Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your breaker for tonight's show.
Oh my God.
Likes long walks on the beach, candlelight dinners in his Patrick Mahomes jersey,
None are better than this one, the best quarterback in the world.
Oh, there
Patrick
he is.
Mahomes.
and staring at the messy posters over his bed, it's Kamen Entchev.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. Kamen Entchev here with Alex Telez. We got Rip Camalucci here as well. Ready for an awesome Wednesday morning. So much good stuff in the break room. We have a sick 1 in 4 series. One of, if not the best series ever in the 1 in 4. Vices Mahomes, Rip Speedflex Tom Brady, dual Colts and Broncos Peyton Manning flex, Aaron Rodgers triple ripped, Packers, Jets, and Cal. There's a Tiger Woods Stanford authentic helmet.
How about that?
That is the everything else category.
It is the everything else
Everything
category.
else category because he's not a football player. It is in our listing, so just to clarify for the viewers out there, it is the everything else category. We have the late great Gene Hackman,
Yes.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Yogi Berra. My favorite basketball player is Steph Curry. That is one of the best series I have ever seen at Ultimate Autographs. You have a Diamond series with a bunch of good names left, that insane Edelman flex. We have some great stuff in the college, 3 flexes left. Ricky Williams, the greatest college running back of all time, in my opinion. Minis, jerseys are loaded. I can't wait for a big show. How you doing today, Alex?
I'm doing good. Excited to have Rip here. He might have to get the Rip Hamilton face mask
Ooh.
if he's going to be Rip.
That's where his nickname came
Yeah.
from.
Yeah,
Oh,
we were
look
just
at
playing
that.
2K
Look at
one
that.
day,
There we go.
And the boys were like, "Hey, Richard Hamilton is also
Boom.
Richard.
There it
Can
is.
we?" And I've been in my friend's phone is Rip ever since.
Beautiful.
I love it. That is awesome. Absolutely awesome, man. Hi, all, says Floyd the Baker. What's up, Floyd? Are you going to bake us some cookies? Because we are hungry in the break room.
Edelman's still out there, guys.
Right, and yes, the Edelman helmet is still out there, by the way. Come and get that Julian Edelman Speed Flex. An awesome, awesome helmet. Strongly recommend the Edelman helmet for sure. Jared says, my mom said I have to get her a Michigan helmet. I don't know if she was into these things.
Oh, you'd be
Jared,
surprised.
listen to your mother.
Yeah.
Come on, you gotta listen to Mama.
Well-
She's the one that raised you.
I think that's a great point. All of the moms should be getting autographs.
Yeah.
Right.
Why not?
You never know.
Speaking of autographs, we've got the randomizer up. 2 virtual dice looking for 6 or higher on the dice roll. We got ourselves 2 and a 2. That won't do. 1 and a 4. That won't do. 3rd time's the charm. 5 and a 4. 9. The Shane Matthews box.
Oh, well, happy birthday, Richie Knight. How about that? Watching us on his birthday.
Richie, what's going on, my man? What's up, Rich?
May I
Rip.
sing a little?
Oh,
It's a real.
we got another
it's a real-
singer.
Oh,
we got
have
two
another
singers in here.
singer.
Oh
We
boy.
do this at Comedy Sports whenever
Okay.
his birthday in the
All
house.
right.
So let me just hit him with a "This is
wow.
your birthday song." It
One
isn't
second.
very long.
That was it?
That's it.
I was
Wow.
you on camera, but I like it. See why we hired this guy?
I
He's
see
fun.
why, yeah, he's got the
fun.
energy.
He's got the energy. So 9 on the dice roll. Heading on over to the Wheel of Names. I do got to make one small edit here. I think we have the 1 and 4 in as well. Wheel of Names. Actually, where the Wheel of Names go? I'll pull it back up. Richie, happy birthday, brother. I would ask how old you are, but that's not what I do. So,
Richie, how old are you?
right? I will say it's a little more appropriate to ask males from
Oh,
what I'm told.
100%. You don't ask a female.
You don't ask a female her age, that's for sure. Unless you want to, not be known again. Chase today is going to be the college.
Ooh, getting closer on that quad, guys.
Let's go. We have a lot of great stuff in that college. Ricky Williams still lurking out there on that speed flex. I absolutely love this college series. So we do have a couple pre-fills. Richie's 29. Happy birthday, Richie.
Oh, wow.
You got one more year till your
that.
30s.
Savor it.
Enjoy it.
Savor it.
Oh, man. Practice squad single, if I could type here. I remember when I was 29. It was good times.
You'll never value your joints more than when you're in your 30s.
Youngest guy on staff over
That's
here,
right.
Alex Telez.
25.
25. Lucky son of a gun. Drop me a number in that practice squad. Taylor Heifetz, David Sosha, Gary Marvin, William Huff, Charles Nelson, and Parker Jones. First come, first serve in that practice squad. I'm guessing Parker Jones is also Parker Reed. He wants 24. Charles wanted the wheel. I did see 24 first coming through for my practice squad. We're talking about practice here in the break room.
Not a game.
Not a game.
Not a game.
That's my boy
Last time I was
AI.
talking about AI, I was having a debate in the chat.
Oh, yeah, that was
Yeah.
very, very heated with Polo.
AI or Dwayne Wade? Who's better?
Dwayne Wade.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
What am I doing? What am I
Yeah,
doing?
easy enough. Easy enough.
Dwayne Wade.
He's from Florida,
I'm biased
Alex.
as hell.
He is
I like
definitely
it. I
biased,
like
but
it.
I
But
agree,
it's
though.
also true.
I asked Steven the same thing yesterday. And no, I asked Colin.
He's up there. He might be.
Jordan, Kobe, D Wade, maybe. You can make the argument.
Jerry West, but,
be a
top
point
4.
guard.
Obviously, comparing errors is hard, but, yeah, in that 3 to 4 range. We got ourselves, let's see here. I think it's 9 clicks. 9 clicks, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 for our spots. Parker Jones. It's Peter Parker in the NFC North. Let's
go.
Be careful. We might go up those webs. NFC South, we got ourselves William Huff, David Sosha, NFC East. Welcome, David. Guy was balling hard late last night. Taylor Heifetz, NFC West. Charles Nelson, AFC North. David Sosha, AFC South. Gary Marvin, AFC East. And Charles Nelson in the AFC West. I know some stuff got shuffled around here,
Your box cutter?
including my box cutter.
Oh. And
There it is.
My dog's name is Parker.
Is it?
Parker.
That's awesome.
Little Peter Parker.
You're a dog dad, right? That's your
right.
kid, Alex?
That's right.
Peter Parker? I'm
Peter
sorry.
Barker.
Peter Parker. No, it's just Parker.
Just Parker.
But I'll say Peter Parker sometimes.
We're all proud dog dads here.
That's right.
I know none of us have human kids, but we
Nope.
count them as our kids
Yeah.
always.
Until I have a kid.
Even when I have a kid, my dogs will be my kids, Alex. That's my 2 cents. All right, we got ourselves a mini helmet coming up here in the practice squad. Hey, we're starting with the Chief. One of the best defensive backs of all time. It is Hall of Famer Emmett Thomas on the Clean Chief Mini. That is the AFC West. That is Charles Nelson. Congrats, Charles, on the Emmett Thomas Mini.
Speaking of Chiefs, I made a big trade to my Bears today.
I know. I don't like. It's one of those where I like the trade as a Bears fan. I don't like the trade as a Chiefs fan. Draft picks are never a guarantee, Alex. I'll put it that way.
It's not even this year's draft. It's next year's.
I know. Same deal. 4th round pick for a great offensive lineman. I don't know. Offensive linemen are legit.
Yeah.
Emmett Thomas, also very legit.
Exactly.
Part of the 50-plus interception club. Hall of Famer, one of the all-time greats. And a very, very nice autograph there. Looks clean there. Charles Nelson.
Very
on your
nice.
Emmett Thomas
There you
mini.
go.
So what do we always say, Alex, on these Wednesday shows? Let Rip know. What pre-fill leads to a
A jersey.
great show?
If there's a jersey pre-fill, I would say like bare minimum, like 30 boxes each show.
Yes.
At
you
least.
see, it's a good sign.
Yeah.
You know, the Omen, it's the opposite.
And if it's under 30, then it's like 20 diamonds. Like it's a great show in that kind of way.
Exactly. So jersey single number 1, go ahead and drop me a box number. I'll be completely honest though, if you look at the way the break room has gone, every show is a good show, so there's really not much of an indicator of what a good show or a bad show is, because they're always good. I do want to showcase this 1 in 4 real quick while you guys give me that number for the jersey there. This is our new 1 in 4 series. It is one of the best series in company history. Patrick Mahomes Vices, what he wears in the games. That is close to $3,000, give or take in that ballpark in value. Over $3,000 is the Tom Brady Speed Flex. Ripped with the old school Patriot. We have the Aaron Rodgers triple ripped. Packers, Jets, and Cal. We have a Peyton Manning half Colts, half Broncos Speed Flex. Steph Curry's in here. Tiger Woods on a Stanford helmet. Stone Cold. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, a rare autograph. Juan Soto. It's a 4-spot break. It costs a little more to get in, but you have a 1 in 4 chance to win instead of a 1 in 8. We got the wheel from Eric in the jerseys. So I'm going to pull up the jerseys, and those are out of 40. Let's see, our 1 to 40 wheel. See, I tell you, every time I close down the computer, I feel like something escapes us. So let me pull up our 1 to 40 wheel here.
Well, there we go. We got big dog Andrew Webb getting in that can't miss 1 in 4. He knows what it's all about.
I figured Andrew Webb is just like myself in that he's a fan of every sport. He's a fan of every sport. It's not just one sport for him. He's an all sports fan.
That's right.
Mr. Andrew Webb. It's supposed to say 1 to 40, but it is 1 to 30. So let me put up this one. This is 1 to 40. That works. I like mixing up the wheels once in a while. If stuff gets closed up, we'll try a different looking wheel just to mix things up here and there. All right, we got 31 in the jerseys. 31. Let's see here. What did I click here? 31. Alex, I think we do have. Thank you, sir. 31 coming up. Good luck, guys. Justin, we learned this one last night, Rip. Macintosh. Not Macintosh, Macintosh.
Return to the Mac.
Right? What'd you say, Alex?
I thought it was Macintosh.
It is Macintosh. Gary Marvin, Eric Vanek, calling out that wheel. Eric, let me know if I butchered that last name. Al Saving, always looking to save in the break room. And Parker Jones with the closer spot here in our jersey break.
Parker Jones.
All right, we got ourselves 9 clicks for our spots. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Al Saving, you've got yourself the NFC North. Right below in the NFC South is Gary Marvin. Parker Jones, NFC East. Gary's got the NFC West. Justin McIntosh, AFC North. Parker Jones, AFC South and East. And Eric, you've got the AFC West. All right, 31 coming up in the jerseys. 31 out of 40. Hey, Al is saving with the 1 spot snipe. It is 2-minute Tommy Kramer. Expert of the 2-minute drive for the Vikings. Former Pro Bowl quarterback on the custom jersey there. Al saving. Nice looking auto. Beckett QR code on the Tommy Kramer jersey. That a boy, Al. Just saving his way here in the break room. Tommy Kramer. 31 people watching across all 3 platforms, guys. Let me drop our live break page link. This is where all the magic happens, where you buy all your spots. A lot of great options in the room. We have multi-sports in the 1 in 4, authentic helmets, rep helmets, jerseys, minis, everything your heart may desire in the break room is right here at Ultimate Autographs. 2 to go in that 1 in 4 double box, 2 to go in that diamond quad. We are knocking on the door of multiple breaks. Let me show off this Julian Edelman flex in the diamonds. This thing is absolutely terrific. The 2-tone chrome flex. A lot of Patriot fans last night looking for this one. A lot of Patriot fans missed on this one.
You were straight up salivating over that one last night.
It's very cool.
I'm
Gotta
still
love the chromes.
salivating. What's the nicest thing, the helmet or the gentleman in the picture there? Do you notice a certain gentleman in that one, Rick?
I love the little cameos that he
Yes.
He like director cameos.
he's in there. That's Alex.
Regular Alfred Hitchcock.
All right. So beautiful helmet. Let's get that Edelman here. I know we're close in that college break as well. Still got Ricky Williams on that Speed Flex, the highest Heisman. We have this beautiful Curtis Martin. Alex, I told Rip and our other new guy, Mike, they cannot be true members of Ultimate Autographs until they have seen a Curtis Martin helmet.
Oh, yeah.
Because that is the best auto in the game. You can see it spinning on the table there, but in person, it looks even better.
Yeah, it's been hyped up to me literally since before my first day here. In the interview,
Yes.
Connor and I just chatting back and forth. And he's like, have you ever seen a Curtis Martin autograph? I'm like, I
You
can't
better
say I have.
recognize. Here's the Tom Brady. It's actually a cracked, custom ripped Speed Flex Tom Brady worth well over $3,000. The GOAT. You can make a case, in my opinion. I mean, heck, if you really want to make the case, we could say the 4 greatest quarterbacks of all time are in here. You know, I'll go Joe Montana over Aaron Rodgers, but there's a legitimate case to be made. Brady, Mahomes, Manning, Rodgers, possibly the 4 greatest quarterbacks that ever played the game in the same series. We have the greatest wrestler of all time for me, Stone Cold.
Oh,
We have,
hell yeah.
That's right. Juan Soto, Mookie Betts, which are arguably 2 top 5 players in baseball. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar might be a top 5 player of all time. Steph Curry, top 10 player of all time. Yogi Berra, the winningest player of all time. So some of the best players and athletes across all the sports. And we even have a John Travolta Grease item.
Ooh.
So in his free time, Alex, Rip is known to sing Summer Lovin'. That's what he does in his free
How
time.
about
Is that
that?
right?
Shoot it bop bop and shoot it bop bop and shoot it bop bop, yeah.
I told you.
Wow.
I told you. I wasn't kidding,
Don't
man.
get me near a microphone. Y'all messed up hiring me.
Your voice
see?
is like a combination of Fergie and Jesus.
Hey, that's what
If,
Dom is.
if you know what that's from, you know.
I don't.
It's from Step Brothers.
Oh, God, I have not watched that in too long.
I love that movie, and I just missed that reference. Jeff made a comment on our Friday show last week that he thought I made a funny joke about O.J. Simpson if the helmet doesn't fit a quit. Something, random stuff I always say. And then Dom got jealous on the air, and then Jeff made that comment about Dom. I didn't realize it was from the movie.
I'm sure Dom's a happy man right now because there's a rumored wide receiver who's been, maybe rumored to go to the...
Devontae?
No, DK Metcalf requested a trade.
Okay.
Wants out of Seattle.
Well, he's big on the Devontae Adams homecoming. That's
Not
his
gonna
thing. All these Packer fans want Devontae Adams back in their house. So speaking of Devontae Adams, his quarterback Aaron Rodgers still lurking in this series. Let's get it, guys. Let's get that 1-4. Alex, you mentioned this off air to Rip. The 1-4 is one of these series where it takes the first 30, 45 minutes to kind of open up a few boxes, see what's inside. And once we get rolling in that series, we do not stop. It is nonstop action in that break, the 1-4.
And you want to come in now, during 12 or during 3, preferably 12 because we're on right now, before the big dogs come in.
You never
Big
know
dogs
at
eat.
any moment. And some of these guys, Josh Andres and Matthew McLaughlin, some of these guys like to play early in the early show as well. I think you witnessed it firsthand last night. Moral of the story, if you like something, like if you see that Mahomes, you see that Brady, you see that Manning, you want to get in there right away because last night, I think it was like one of the first boxes in our new Diamond series.
That's right.
Peyton Manning comes out. One of the very first boxes. That Trevor Lawrence, one of the first boxes last night in the college series. If there's something you like, do not leave it to the break room gods because these will go quickly. The beautiful thing about this series, though, there's about 9 or 10. Like I call it tier 1 headliners. Think to myself, what's a tier 1 headliner in terms of headliner name? Well, all the football helmets here, including Tiger Woods, tier 1 headliners.
I was going
right?
to say, I think
Tiger Woods
I
football
think my
helmet.
number 1 helmet is the Tiger Woods. I've
Tiger
never
Woods?
seen it. I've seen that Peyton
Stanford.
Manning helmet. I haven't seen that exact Mahomes helmet. That helmet is sick.
And that's what he wears. He wears the red one, but like an alternate of the Vices.
Imagine if the Chiefs actually wore that.
Right? That's an awesome helmet right there. So 36 of you guys watching, who's going to get these spots here? I don't even know what my favorite is. I mean, you know me. We've got
It's the Mahomes.
it's so you know this a little bit, Alex, but Mahomes is actually in a 3-way tie for my second favorite athlete. First is Messi. Mahomes is tied with Curry and Roger Federer. So we have arguably my 2 favorite.
Is Federer still going?
No, he's retired, but he's always in my heart. But right now, like besides Messi, it is my first 2 favorite athletes in the world right now. So I am salivating over the prospects here. The best quarterback in the world, the best shooter in the world, fresh up a 56-point game last
Not too
week.
long ago, yeah.
Steph Curry. So, I also like that there's stuff that we don't see in here. Second time ever getting Tiger Woods in break room history.
Yeah, how about on a helmet?
First helmet, considered by most the greatest golfer of all time. This is the maybe third or fourth, only a handful of times ever seeing a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah, very
It's
nice.
extremely rare in the break room.
Hall of Fame inscription.
Right? And I know we got a lot of Mahomes, but it's less than 10 vices. I'll put it that. I
And
don't know
none like
exact
that.
number.
All the other ones have been the same.
They've always been the red one, right?
Yeah.
This is the black one for Mahomes.
Yep, never seen that one.
Right? So that is something very, very different in there. So this is a series to play. It's definitely one to take seriously.
We wouldn't even talk about Tom Brady.
All right?
It's Tom Brady.
So the price point, Charles Nelson, is determined by how good the series is. The better the series is, the higher the price point's going to be. With that said, keep this in mind. We usually run 8-spot breaks. So a
this is only
4-spot break is a better chance to win. I know it's a little bit higher price point, but you have a 1 in 4 chance to win instead of 1 in 8. So if you took this single price, it is a little bit more than a diamond break, but not much more. A diamond with the double is what, 190?
It's 96 for the single.
So it's
192 for the double.
192. So it is a little bit pricier than a diamond single
About
spot, technically.
$20 more,
But
$30 more-ish.
It's better.
Yeah.
So you know what you're paying for, Charles. It's like you go to the store, you can get the cheap wine, it's good, or you can get the expensive wine and you can feel bougie and know you're getting the best of the best.
Yeah.
This 1 in 4, you're getting the best of the best. It's obvious. Look at Brady, Mahomes. I mean, currently speaking in the break room, the 3 best items, the most expensive items, Brady, Mahomes, maybe Rodgers, maybe it's Tiger Woods.
I think all 5 of those are probably the most expensive items in the room right now, to be
the
honest.
5 best hits in the room all reside in this series. I could even go as far as, arguably, if you put the Curry, the Juan Soto in there, I can make a case that the 7 or 8 best hits in the room right now are all in this series.
Mookie Betts, too.
Yeah.
I think it's called can't miss for a reason.
Exactly. Look at that.
If
He's
I
a
were
veteran.
To quote one of the items autographed in here, Kevin Garnett, anything is possible
Anything is possible!
if you get in that break.
Don't get me started, man.
It's
That's
not
one of my
possible
favorite
if you
things.
Don't get in there.
We could witness the greatest quad of all time.
Right? And think of it this way. I know Charles plays a lot of jersey breaks. And if Charles gets in the jersey break, for example, Alex, he's going to spend $200. His budget for the day is $243. He's going to buy in a bunch of jersey breaks. Maybe he wins a jersey. But if he wins 1 in 4 item, that is worth more than 4, 5, 6, 7 jerseys that you'll win.
Bing, bing,
So do you go big or do you go home? I mean, we have like helmets worth $3,000, $4,000 in the 1 in 4. There's no jerseys worth even close to like that. I mean, the best jerseys are probably worth $300 or $400, if that. And these are the custom jerseys. So the stuff in the 1 in 4 is going to be a lot better, a lot bigger, worth a lot more. It is, like I said, the best stuff costs the most money. We do offer a cheaper version of that type of break. The basketball, for example, the basketball, baseball mixer. It's a cheaper version of that we offer from time to time. So no doubt about that. But obviously your money, how you want to spend it works. That's why we have the jerseys. We have the minis. We have all sorts of entry points for all of our customers. I want to make sure you guys have all the best options here at Ultimate Autographs.
Yeah, we're 2 to go in both of the best breaks in the room, which is the Diamond Quad and that can't miss 1 in 4 double.
Yeah.
Get 'em done.
And if the break was cheaper, there wouldn't be a Tom Brady in it. He asked, how do you determine the price of a break? Well, currently speaking, the 2 most expensive autographs in football memorabilia are Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, and Aaron Rodgers is probably in the top 5.
Exactly. So you don't really have that ability to, talk about, if they're in the series, it'll be an expensive series because otherwise we're gonna, we'll be in big trouble. We wouldn't be here, Alex, if it was a $28 break. Rip, you wouldn't be getting hired. You wouldn't have a job here.
Yeah.
You trying to put me out of a job? What's going on?
No, just Charles. I'm just kidding.
all
I'm
right.
just messing, Charles. You're a good brother. Just hoping that explanation, my man, does make some sense.
That's why we have breaks at all price points. That's why we do have the
Yes.
jerseys, we have the minis, we have the practice squad, and
Breaks
then
for all.
boom, we got Vault, Diamond, and can't miss 1 in 4s, which are the best breaks in the room.
I will drop that link in. This is the 1 in 4 double, 2 spots to go. I will also drop in our link for our Diamond Quad. That is 2 spots to go.
And I think the can't miss is sold out.
Perfect. Well, just wasted my time. That's all right.
It happens.
Good that we're sold out. Diamond Quad, 2 spots left. Who got in there?
That was Sean S.
Sean, what's up, Sean?
On air.
That's our Rams fan here. Charles says it does make sense. We got you, brother. Always here to answer any questions, guys. Any questions, we're more than happy to answer them. So 1 and 4 double. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guy. The can't miss. Stephen Plecky, Andrew Webb, Sean Schumann in the house. Who's got a couple numbers here in the 1 and 4?
We haven't talked about it.
Okay.
But the Gene Hackman
Yeah.
Yeah.
basketball.
R.I.P.
I mean, it's
R.I.P.
1, yes, R.I.P. 2, he's been like basically in seclusion for the last however many years in Arizona. Like he retired and then just went to live a normal life. So I don't know if he was really signing after that either. But also, I was thinking about it this morning. Is he like the greatest like sports movie actor that we have between Hoosiers, Replacements, and there's a few more, I think.
So Gene Hackman, by the way, has also never been in our break room. I mentioned no Tiger Woods, second time ever, no Gene Hackman. 9 and 19, Stephen Plecky. Let me see, Jeff. Are you cheering for someone to lose their job? Is that what you're torn in your head? I'm not sure, Jeff. I mean, just to be clear, everyone in the company would lose their job if we were offering $28 Aaron Rodgers helmets. Personally, I never cheered for anybody to lose their job. But that's just my motto.
The only person I ever cheered to lose their job is Manny Cruz.
See, I don't even cheer for it. I mean, it happened. It had to happen. But I don't know. I don't celebrate people losing their jobs personally.
Well,
I think
he lost his job, but he still got paid.
Yes.
It's not like he was, out
He
of
at
money.
least got paid.
He's still getting paid
but
millions.
Having to fire someone is one of the worst feelings you have to do in life. So definitely not something I wish upon anybody. So 9 and 19. Thank you, Stephen Plecky.
1 to go in that diamond quad. Get it closed.
Let's go. Let's go. Making moves. Aaron Rodgers helmet. I mean, I'll say an Aaron Rodgers helmet for $253 also is a pretty good bargain.
Oh, yeah.
So no doubt about it. So, yeah. You'll get one Aaron Rodgers helmet, Jeff, and then you'll never get a helmet again because the company will shut down immediately after that. So you don't want to lose the break room, that's for sure. It's a very, very awesome place. There we go. Charles waiting on that college break.
Can't go
Awesome.
wrong
It
with
is
the
the
college.
chase today.
College helmets are hard to get.
Yeah, they're unique. They're fun.
Yeah.
College break was on fire last night.
I don't know a
very,
lot of
very fun
places
break.
that do just college series.
And this was a customer suggested idea.
Yeah.
We take our customer ideas and run with them.
We'll think about it, Jay August. We'll think about it.
We're not getting rid of Colin. I love Colin too much to get rid of him. The only guy we're getting rid of is nobody because we don't do that here.
One more Gatorade review, and it might be talked about.
Man, tough crowd. No Colin, no Steven, no nobody. We got, speaking of Stephen Plecky, you've got the football spot, Andrew Webb the basketball spot, Sean Schumann baseball, Sean Schumann everything else. 9 and 19 coming up in the can't miss 1 and 4. We'll get started with box 9 here. First of, if I had to guess, I'm putting the over-under between 12 and 3 at 30 boxes for the series. I know it's 36. I hope to get all 36 done. We know what happens sometimes, Alex. The classic, like, we have 6 boxes left and all the main headliners gone. So the over-under for the 12 and 3 p.m. show is 30 and a half.
All right.
I'm still going over, personally.
Yeah.
30 and a half on the box count in the 1 and 4. Right? Wait for the odds. I gotcha. One time for the Brady, says Stephen Plecky.
That's all it takes.
How about the NBA's second all-time leading scorer?
Oh, right
Hall
away.
of Fame 95. It is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, baby. The hook shot, the sky hook, one of the most unguardable shots in the history of basketball. 6-time MVP, the most ever. Andrew Webb, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That is awesome right there. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Like I said, I could probably count on one hand the amount of times we've had Kareem in the break room. Such an iconic person, a great personality, and he's right in that, like, if not Mount Rushmore, just outside of it. I mean, he's in that top 5 to 10
yeah,
range.
100%.
6-time champion, 6-time MVP, 5-time, 19-time All-Star. My goodness.
Yeah.
5-time All-NBA defensive first team. Man, what an iconic career. And you take his college career, his high school career.
Oh, yeah.
All 3 levels. An absolute icon of basketball. The one, the only, the great Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah, I mean, because of, the tush push and all that kind of stuff, people have been talking, oh, do we need to ban it? And then it's kind of brought back up that they literally banned dunking for a little bit because of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Right?
And then Skyhook.
I'll give you a transition here, Alex. You mentioned the tush push.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put it this way. This is how good this 1-4 series is, that Jalen Hurts is a secondary headliner.
Boom. How about that?
He's not even listed
Yeah.
in the series. Not even listed.
No.
Nice ball, says Steven. Nice pull of photo headliner, says Charles. Just to clarify in this 1-4, it's a 36-box series. Now, I did not go to math school, but I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 photoed headliners.
Just photoed.
Which means that almost 50% of the boxes will be photoed headliners, which is
That's right.
usually the diamonds, it's like 10 and 30. The vault, 11, 12, about a 1 in 3 chance at a photoed headliner. This one is almost 50% chance at a photoed headliner. Names like Magic Johnson, Jalen Hurts, Acuna Jr., John Cena. These guys are not even photoed headliners, secondary names in this series.
Just turn heel.
Right? Come and get them, right?
That's all I've heard about this whole weekend. I'm not a wrestling guy, but
John
it was
Cena,
all over
right?
my page.
Yes, Tiger goes to the other spot. It is
Yes.
clearly labeled here. I did mention it earlier. The everything else other category, because Tiger Woods was not a football player. It is the everything else category. I just want to make sure everybody knows that. Tiger does go to the other spot, which, I mean,
That's
we're
like,
talking about the greatest golfer probably of all time. One of the top 5 athletes of the last 20 years.
Yeah.
What position would he have played if he played football? QB, right?
I was
You would
thinking
think.
like receiver or corner.
Yeah.
Really? 'Cause, yeah, I kind of think QB because he can direct the ball, but I don't
He's also
know.
got that, he's got that alpha mentality as well.
Yeah, he's a dog, that Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, we have one more box. I got so excited
Yeah.
about the series.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot there's another box here.
Real
Man.
quick, my favorite Kareem Abdul-Jabbar cameo, because he's been in many movies,
Airplane.
many shows. He's written for sitcoms.
I just know him as the guy from Airplane.
Guy from Airplane. He is great in the Billy Crystal rom-com Forget Paris. Billy Crystal plays an NBA referee. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is on his farewell tour. He gets teched up, and then he gets thrown out, and he's like, "But it's my farewell tour." And Billy Crystal says, "Oh yeah, well, farewell."
I love
It's a
it.
good one.
I got to watch that movie now.
It's a sleeper, but it's good.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna Google that one scene.
Right?
Or you
Just
can
Google the
Google
ones.
Yeah.
Box 19 coming up. 19. Do we have more heat in the 1-4?
Probably.
We have a recent baseball Hall of Famer, one of the best closers in the game, Billy Wagner.
Ooh.
Autographed bat of Billy Wagner
Lefty.
here. The baseball spot, Sean Schumann. You know where those are? Over there? Yeah, he's got it. Alex is quick. He's quick off. He's like in that horse race. He's the first horse. He's getting it. So very nice. Yeah, I actually, we had a glove recently. I've personally requested that we get more baseball gloves. Obviously not a hitter, but I kind of think in some ways the bat is fitting in that no one could hit off this guy. I mean, a lefty throwing 95, 96, 97
Yeah.
back in the early 2000s. That's crazy, man. Beautiful autographed bat. I will say, though, the bats look the coolest. Compared to balls and gloves, the bats do look the coolest. But maybe gloves for pitchers, I get that thinking. But you put a bat in the man cave, look-wise, I don't think there's anything better for baseball, in my opinion. Very nice.
Yeah, I like the symbolic nature that you pointed out, because it's a clean bat, and nothing hit that bat the same way. No bats touched any pitches. Billy Wagner.
No,
Billy
yeah,
Wagner
finally
was
got
a
in, I
beast.
think, on his last ballot.
Yeah, 7-time All-Star, 2.31 ERA. He's got 422 career saves.
Yeah.
One of the all-time greats, Billy Wagner.
Lost to my White Sox in the World Series.
That's on the Astros.
That's right.
That was a fun World
Got
Series.
swept.
Scott Pasednik going deep.
Oh, yeah.
Scotty Pie.
Do you know one of my favorite baseball players of all time, Alex? I don't know if you know this.
Joe Creedy.
Yes, you do know this. Dang it. I love Joe Creedy.
Everybody loves Joe Creedy that liked the White Sox at any point.
All right. Joe Creedy was my favorite.
Yeah.
I got it was one of my first autographs I ever got, actually.
Yeah.
Autograph at a game. Common Latino Heat. Nice to see you guys.
What's going on, the Prez?
What's up, Prez? I agree, says Charles.
Taking care of Latin America for you.
Right. And it's on a slugger, too, says Chris. I like the Bryce Harper bat that I won yesterday. There you go, Charles.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Yeah, the bats, they look cool.
I think
man.
there was actually a glove in that last baseball series.
There was one. I pulled it. We
Yeah.
pulled, what was it?
Glove.
I think it was a catcher's glove.
Yeah, I cannot recall who it was right now, but yeah, it was beautiful.
I pulled a sick Greg Maddux glove once, too, on
That's
the air.
nice.
Yeah, the bats are a little bit easier to get. Baseball memorabilia as well, not quite as easy as the football stuff is for us.
Yeah.
So the bats are the easiest ones to get, but we are working on getting more gloves, etc. But I mean, a Hall of Famer is a Hall of Famer. I take any Hall of Fame autograph, and I am happy with it. Diamond Quad. Oh yeah, this is Rip.
Look out!
We have the president here.
Yeah.
Sir.
The president. He's the best president out there. Exactly. Bats are great to display. Gloves are hard. Exactly, J. August. Diamond Quad dropped me 3 box numbers in the new and 1 in the old, guys.
I'd be shocked if Alex gets this reference.
Uh-oh.
Common. Do you remember the Tom Green show?
I did not watch the Tom Green show. It sounds familiar, though. I think I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about, but I'm not too familiar with it.
He would be sitting at a desk and he'd have his friend sitting on the couch, Glenn Humpnick, and then he had his other friend, Phil, just like sitting in the background, just behind him, just laughing. And I feel like Phil right now.
There you go.
I think of Phil Dunphy when I hear
Phil Dunphy is awesome. We have 3 coming off the ticker, 9 and 17 in the new. Thank you, guys.
You're
Appreciate
just not
those
going
box
to not
cuts.
get Randy Jackson's autograph.
Is there a Randy Jackson martial arts weapon? I don't.
Step Brothers.
Oh, Step Brothers. My bad, man. Step Brothers is getting me today. I just watched the
for 2.
movie.
I would have done the same thing.
Catalina wine mixer.
There you go.
That's the one I got.
80s Joel sucks.
No kidding, Jay August. I agree with that. Says in baseball, I like everything that isn't team-based because it hurts when they leave. Think about the Cubs have like 5 players in their history that played most of their careers in Chicago. You get a Chris Bryant on the Rockies, doesn't hit the same, right?
No.
Let's get these guys set up here. 9 clicks. Did you get those numbers, Alex? 11 old and then 3, 9, and 17 in the new. Alex did get the reference. What's up, Chris? Good to have Chris here in the chat. Awesome guy, Chris Knowles.
I think it was a couple of Tuesdays ago. Me and Colin were just referencing Talladega Nights for like 40 minutes.
I love that movie. You can't go wrong with those 2 guys. I think it's 9 clicks for our spots. 9 clicks. We got Jared Menser up top. Jared's got the NFC North. We got Joshua George, NFC South. Anthony Anzalone, NFC East. Al Saving, NFC West. Sean Schumann, AFC North. Julian Andrade, AFC South. David Socha, AFC East and AFC West. And yeah, Rizzo helmet on the Cubs. Better than Rizzo helmet on the Yankees. That I agree with 100%. 100%. All right, this is the old one first. And then we have 3 in the new set. And I believe we're going to be down to, just like that, Alex, believe it or not, 12 diamonds left in the set.
Crazy.
It is crazy because we did the whole pairing and it was
Yeah.
just cooking last night. They're all headliners in the diamonds, though. Every single box is headliner worthy, and this is a perfect example. Because this gentleman was top 5 in the NFL in receiving yards per game last year. It is Nico
yeah.
Collins, the Houston Texan camo authentic, the AFC South, Julian Andrade. Great job, Nico Collins.
By far the most popular Nico in Texas.
Right?
Yeah,
Not
that's
Nico
for sure.
Horner?
No, not Nico Harrison.
That guy's the least popular.
Yes, he is by far.
Good call, yeah. I saw an injury report for the Mavs, and it said Nico brain dead. But nice job right here. Julian Andrade, Nico Collins. Here we go. Bob's got some trivia.
Trivia.
The last year Wagner played in Houston was 2005. The last year of his career, John Franco played with Billy Wagner in Houston. Then in 2006, Wagner went to the Mets, replacing Franco as the closer. Wagner finished with 422 saves. Franco with 424. There we go, Bob.
Yeah, maybe the two greatest lefty closers of all time.
It's pretty good.
Can't really think of any other big lefty closers. Besides like a Aroldis Chapman more recently.
That's literally what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Aroldis Chapman was a beast. I mean, still decent, but was really, really good a few years back. Great job there, Julian. Nico Collins. Of the military-style helmets, I love the camo. Looks terrific.
Love me some Nico Collins.
Yeah. Love that one. Julian. All right, we got ourselves 3 more coming up. I will probably put this one away.
Yeah, we're going to get some great
I'm willing to
1 and 4
guess we'll
hits.
have some fire out of this quad break.
That too.
This is very, very nice for sure.
And we got plenty more in that 1 and 4. That we
Exactly.
wanna-
Well, so Rip experienced this his first 2 nights here, Alex. What we start with the table after the first hour and what the table ends after the end of the show is very different.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The beginning. I mean, Kareem, we'll see. It all depends on just how many 1 and 4s we do this show. I am leaning on putting him in the hit video because we don't get him often, but depends on just how many we do tonight, obviously.
I'm surprised that wasn't even a listed headliner in that old diamond.
Not even listed, man. That's the diamond helmets.
These guys, I would say around that top 10 wide receiver area for sure.
All right?
You just slide it across.
Yes, that works better. I'm so used to the other room where I
Yep,
go
just
over
put it
there.
that way.
Now I go over here. Taking a second to get used to it. This has officially been 1 week in the new break room, Alex.
That's right.
Yeah, it's been.
Josh Hader, yes, lefty.
Yeah.
Not a very pleasant human being, but a terrific closer, Josh Hader. Yes. All right, what do we got here in the new set? Yeah, Chapman did blow some leads for the Yankees. Also, famously blew a World Series lead for the Cubs. But
That's on Joe Madden.
all was forgotten. Yeah, Joe Madden tended to overuse him a little.
They overpitched him.
I'm in love with this helmet. I have pulled, to be honest with you, way too many Eagles for my liking the last few weeks.
It's been a lot.
I'm
Last few days since
I'm still trying to get over the Super Bowl. But this is one Eagle helmet I can definitely get behind. The retro
Yeah.
Deshaun Jackson helmet.
Oh.
My goodness. That is absolutely terrific.
I like
one of the
that.
fastest receivers of all time. NFL records for 60-plus yard touchdowns, 80-plus yard touchdowns. One of the most electric playmakers as a returner, as a receiver of all time.
Very
Anthony
nice.
Anzalone, Deshaun Jackson.
There you go.
Very cool.
I mean, one of the most iconic returns ever, right? Against the Giants in that regular season game.
It was just Bobby's in the chat. He's like, Alex, please don't go there. Please don't go there. Deshaun
I
Jackson.
want to say the Giants got the last laugh anyways, but
They did. Yeah.
I don't think that was the same season as the Super Bowl, but
Yeah.
They
That was
got
a
the Super Bowls.
big play. I also think of the Monday Night Football, the Vic throw to Jackson right on the dot.
I think that might be like my favorite throw ever. It's just so
it's so
clean.
good.
It's like 60, 70 yards in the air, right on a dime.
So good. Yep, we'll do some more diamond breaks. I think we have 4 to go on that last single. That's the last break in the old series. Let's get that cleared out, and then we'll be brand new diamonds. Well, sort of new, with a lot of it being cleared out, but single, double, and quad. Let's get that single done. In fact, I'll tell you what, Josh, if you guys are paying attention, I'll offer up a one-time brief discount here, Alex. I will, not a discount, so to speak, but it's going to be a secret chase wheel spin for the guys in that diamond single. If that closes by 12:55, 10 minutes, I'll put you guys in a separate chase wheel spin list, only if it's closed in the next 10 minutes.
There's only 3 spots.
3 spots to go now.
That's the downhill number.
Yep.
Rolling downhill.
I taught him this, Alex. If it's 3 or less to go, it's more than halfway there. It gets done pretty fast.
There you go.
Billy Wagner played his last season with the Atlanta Braves. I was working on the grounds crew for the Braves at the time, says Charles. There we go,
Nice.
Charles.
That's cool.
Yeah, Common, it has to be a weird, crazy year when you pull the Eagle helmets and Colin pulls Theismann Storytime helmets.
Yeah.
I am still envious of yesterday. 3 Theismanns for Colin Rudisill.
It was awesome.
I was heartbroken.
one,
Man.
though. We got one
We
last
got one. Yeah, we got one. It's better than none.
Oh, Rip got to experience
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
Heisman.
he's seen a mooning and a Theismann.
Oh.
Monday night was a mooning. Tuesday, it was Monday mooning.
What do you
and
prefer?
Tuesday Oh, I don't want to spoil
What
it.
do you
prefer, the thighs or the mooning?
Oh, Alex knows the story.
I'm always a big fan of story time, especially if little details change every time it gets told.
Thank you, Rip. Thank you. I like this guy. I like this guy.
I'm a storyteller. What can I say?
What do we got here? Ooh, this guy had such a great back half of the year last year. Career highs in receiving yards, receiving touchdowns. Caught a touchdown catch in every playoff game. Rashad Bateman on the Ravens Authentic. Sean Schumann, AFC North. I know Zay Flowers was out in the playoffs. The thought was, Ravens #1 receiver's out. Well, Rashad Bateman became a #1 receiver. This dude is absolutely terrific. Nice job, Sean Schumann, on the Lunar Authentic.
Definitely an underrated guy. This guy was drafted in the first round.
Rashad.
Yeah,
Patrick Bateman.
Kind of injured a little his first couple of years, but really turned it up last year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely had his best season.
And I think you look at Lamar, he keeps getting better and better as a passer.
100%.
And Bateman's going to keep getting better and better with his quarterback right there. So very, very clean lid. The headliner ratio's getting ridiculous in the break room, man. These ratios are getting redonkulous.
Man, all the NFL news coming out today. Max Crosby getting extended 3 years.
I figured that was going to be the case.
Yeah, I know there's people always saying, like, oh, he's going to get traded, but he's never asked for a trade. The Raiders never said they were going to trade him, just all speculation.
You know me, I like Pete Carroll, Alex. I think he's he's not going to be the coach for the next 15 years, but he's one of the best coaches in the league. Here you go, sir. See, Alex is on top of me. I told you this guy's organized, man. Other guys are like, yeah, go ahead, Kamen. No, he's like, give me the box. Give me the box, man.
You check it right here, nice and easy. Boom.
17 coming up. 17 coming up. Game on the line, Diamonds. Is it Derrick Henry time? Adrian Peterson? Maybe a Julian Edelman flex? Let's find out here. Do have a full-size Authentic on the way. Oh, this is clean. This is clean. It's a Winter Warrior Authentic.
Ooh.
Adrian Peterson.
All day.
All day AP. One of the best running backs of all time, Adrian Peterson. Top 5 all time in rushing yards, rushing touchdowns. The last MVP in NFL history as a running back.
That's right.
Is Jared Menser. Very nice. NFC North. King of the North with Adrian Peterson.
All day, son.
That's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, I always go back and forth. Him and LT, greatest running backs I ever got to watch. Can't go wrong with either one, honestly.
It's really hard to pick because I think like LT got a little bit more of the catches, but as far as just a pure running back running the football, this is probably the best guy that I grew up watching.
Yes.
The combo of speed and power.
just gonna say.
He was going to run past you, run you over. Adrian Peterson was a bad, bad man.
I'm going to say, I found someone did like a ranking I saw of the best running backs of this century since 2000. I believe they had him second, right behind LT.
LT, yeah, makes sense. Was Marshall Faulk third?
Marshall Faulk was Derrick Henry was.
Oh, that's fair.
Because Marshall Faulk does have numbers in the 90s as well.
That's fair. Derrick Henry, by the way, in that Diamond series, the alternate Raven Authentic. Stephen Ryan with the bold claim last night. Derrick Henry will pass up Emmitt Smith in rushing yards and rushing touchdowns. I have Derrick Henry finishing second for the record all time.
Yeah.
Steven's got him finishing first.
I'm going to say, we were doing the numbers during the beginning of the season of what he needed for the rest of his career. Let's say if he played like 3-4 more years, he's going to be close.
He'll be top 5, that's for
100%.
sure. Great job there. Jared Menser, Adrian Peterson. Lamar's running out of time. His passing needs to be elite when his wheels slow down, says Jay August. Yeah, I mean...
We're all running out of time.
Look, it is really hard to win in the AFC.
Especially,
I think you look at Mahomes in that 1-4 series on that Vices. You know, he has the AFC on lockdown. You look at Josh Allen. You look at Joe Burrow. Even like a guy like Justin Herbert could break out. CJ Stroud's look good. You know, we have Jalen Hurts. We have, obviously, you look at Jaden Daniels. But a lot of the best quarterbacks, a lot of the best teams do reside in the AFC. It is tough to win for sure. I'm not sure if Lamar wins a championship or not. I know this, in my opinion, I think Mahomes does win another championship. I know the Chiefs, people always say they're going to rebuild, but they should have rebuilt after Tyreek Hill left, and they were A-okay.
Yeah, I would say out of the 3 big elite guys that have not won one in the AFC, the Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, and Lamar Jackson, I can almost feel very confident 2 out of the 3 will get 1 ring at least.
I think for me, the most likely is Josh Allen, but that's just me. Let's get those last 2 spots in the diamond single. That's right, 2 to go. I did say if this closes by 12:55, these guys will be in the chase wheel spin, Alex. If it does not close by 12:55, they will not be part of the secret chase wheel spin.
One to go, I think.
1 to go. We got 3 minutes. Order must be postmarked 12:55.
Is that a separate wheel spin, or are they just getting included?
No, just a separate wheel spin. I'll be nice.
Beautiful.
I'm a nice guy. I'll give them a separate wheel spin. Then we'll roll out the single, double, and quad in that other diamond.
So, yeah, we could just do it right after the break.
Yep, that's
Make it
exactly
nice and
right,
easy.
Alex. I'm good with that. I missed what you pulled for me. Can you tell me what I just won? Deshaun Jackson. Deshaun Jackson, Eagles Retro Authentic TJ. It was absolutely beautiful, my man.
And so if you're watching on YouTube, rewind about, I want to say 8 minutes, and you'll see it.
Yep. Congratulations on your Jackson. Love that lid. Terrific punt returner. Great receiver. We also have 2 to go in the minis. I promised Rip this. If you're tired of seeing me open up boxes, it's our official mini breaker.
Yeah.
Every mini break done today in the 12 and 3 p.m. hours, courtesy of you.
Mini me, baby.
Mini me.
Oh, man.
I need y'all to mini me.
So if you wanna hear me shut up, that's your cue. Close out those minis.
God, how bad would you feel if the mini just sold out immediately?
Well, it might because it's 2 to go.
Okay, well.
But yes, it will sell out. That'll be the test of either how much they hate me or how much they like you. Those are the options. Don't forget this 1 and 4, guys. Again,
Yeah.
Want to remind you guys what we got going on right now. The Patrick Mahomes Black Visus. Never seen that in the break room before. Never seen a Tiger Woods Stanford helmet. That's an authentic the other category. Never seen a Gene Hackman autographed basketball in the room. Look at this Tom Brady. If you can tell this is a cracked Tom Brady Speed Flex. It's the old school Patriot Pat and then the cracks across the top. Worth in that, I'm going to say $3,000 to $5,000 range because this could go for a lot. We pulled a Joe Burrow helmet last night. Alex, I get accused of overestimating the helmet value. Someone last night in the chat told me the Burrow helmet last night went for $5,000.
Yeah, it was a numbered Burrow.
If that went for $5,000, I can see this going for $4,000 or $5,000 easy on Tom Brady. Rams left in the minis, my man. Let's see, Chris.
I don't think any
Don't
listed.
see any photos. Last night we pulled a couple of Ram headliners and personals. It was Dickerson and Falk.
I could see Jared Verse
Yeah, he's
being
been very
a
popular
filler
in the
hit.
room.
Defensive Rookie of the Year. Great year for the Rams.
Yeah, there's always Rams lurking.
Dickerson. I think Dickerson's still there?
No, we pulled them.
Oh, you're right. Sorry.
Yeah, that's the mini helmets. I think we pulled it last night. This is the beautiful Brady helmet, though. Here's the Rodgers helmet. We have the Cow, the Jets, and the Packer rip with the Lambeau legend on the back. Another helmet worth north of $2,000. Very expensive autograph, customized helmet. I mean, if we called the Brady and Mahomes over $3,000, we call the Rodgers over $2,000. We call the Manning like in that $2,000 range. We could be looking at give or take $9,000 to $10,000 value if you get all 4 football helmets for $972. I still think $9,000 is better than $972. Now that's if you get all 4. It's going to be hard to get all 4, but if you get even one of these in the quad, you more than make up your money in that quad break, right?
100%.
Number 12, it's not numbered, but there's a 12 on the back of the Rodgers helmet because he wore number 12 with the Packers. Do we think he goes back to 12 on his new team, wherever that might be? The Giants, maybe?
You probably should, right?
Right? He did better as 12 than 8, that's for sure. Yep, we're putting a diamond quad up, Sean, as soon as that diamond single closes.
It's all up for you guys. Go
It's
get
up
it.
right now, actually.
Go get it.
Yep, just refresh that page. Refresh it. Game on the line, Diamond Helmet Series. The single, double, and quad is up, so I'm guessing that means that the single closed out, Alex?
Yes, it did. Getting that, the double and quad are already posted, but getting the single up as well.
Thank you, sir. Is it number out of 12 in here? I'm trying to see if do we see a numbering on this one?
I don't think it's numbered.
Okay, it just says number 12.
Yeah, that's just a 12 like sticker. That's not like a
Yeah, that's just his number for the Packers.
Yeah.
So, there we go, Josh. It is an odd number, Mr. Odd Number. 27 in the diamonds. He's kind of calling it because, there's only one box left, looking for that box number mojo. Yep, number 12 on there. Yep, the number 12 on there, his Forever Packer number.
That's right.
I think when they put his Canton Hall of Fame, reel together, there will not be a lot of number 8 Rodgers highlights. I'll put it that way.
Highly doubt that.
Yeah.
Maybe one of his Hail Marys, because he did have one
I was
Hail
going to
Mary.
say,
yeah.
if it's anything, it'll be from that last game of the season.
Right.
Where it was good and meaningless.
Alex, did we close it by 12:55?
Sure.
Okay.
So you can look at the last.
12:54. No, it did work. You are correct. We did close it for the Chase wheel spin.
Under the wire.
Just under the wire. Thank you, guys. Bonus gift card coming out to one lucky customer. Welcome, Isaac Perales, new customer in the break room. First ever order. Let us know what team you like and how you heard about Ultimate Autographs. We are glad to have you, Isaac. Joshua George was watching the clock. Yeah, Josh, you got it just in the nick of time. That's good clock management, man. No one will ever accuse Josh of bad clock management. We know that. Yeah, he's not Eberflus. He's not early stages Andy Reid.
I was going to say, that used to be Andy Reid's rap.
Sometimes you learn. Josh George is a quick learner, learns quicker than most. So 9 clicks here for our spots. The last diamond box, which the old series now down to 12. Is that right, Alex? 12 left, I believe.
5, 9. I think maybe a little more. I think we might be off on our thing over there.
Okay.
I'm seeing 5, 9, 12. I think there's 14.
14 left?
Yeah.
Okay, 14 left. So not many left. Some great ratios for sure in those diamonds. Joshua George got the NFC North. Charles Nelson, the NFC South. Jason Shell, the NFC East. Isaac Perales, NFC West. Isaac's a Packer fan. Isaac, get in that 1 and 4. Get that Rodgers speed flex.
Yeah.
Joshua George, AFC North. Holly Williams, AFC South. Anthony Anzalone, AFC East. And Joshua George in the AFC West. All right, the final box in our diamonds. This is the old series, at least, and it's the new series by itself here. Good luck, guys. Let's see some heat. We are ending with, how about this? How about this? It is almost closer magic. He did actually get a different closer spot, but it is the guy that got the last spot with the win. The man of the clock management, Joshua George, DJ Moore.
Love that. Love that.
That is very nice, Joshua. He was 6th in the league in receiving yards a couple years ago. Talented Bear receiver. Ben Johnson, the new head coach.
Yeah, he'll be a lot better this year.
We saw what he did with Amon-Ra St. Brown. And I'm not saying that DJ Moore is as good as Amon-Ra St. Brown, because he's not. Amon-Ra is amazing. But it's a similar level player. It's a similar skill set. Look for this guy to bloom, blossom in that Bears offense. Nice job, Joshua George, DJ Moore.
Let's say DJ Moore's probably a little more physically imposing than Amon, right? He's a little bit taller, a little bit stronger, maybe around the same speed as each other. But I mean, Amon-Ra obviously great route runner. He's gonna be great under Ben Johnson.
Yes,
that's for sure. Him and Roma Dunze.
I mean,
buy their stocks basically.
Amon-Ra, statistically top 5 receiver back-to-back years.
Yeah.
So DJ Moore is going to be just fine in that offense. Sweet looking lid, says Joshua George. Yes, sir. Again, guys like Nico Collins, DJ Moore, some of the best young receivers in the NFL. Today's modern game, just hanging out in those diamond helmets, right?
Yeah.
Terrific stuff there for Mr. George. We got 51 people watching across all 3 platforms, guys. So let's look at the diamonds. Here you go, Alex.
He's gonna stick my arm out.
He's going to get me back on track here with these new boxes. I'm telling you. I call Alex the organizer here in the break room.
Well, the easiest thing to do when you're not completely swamped. I mean, we're having a good show, but I'm not like running all over the place. As a producer, double check that you're putting in their names right on the winner sheet.
Yeah, for
Check
sure.
it. You check it right here, real quick.
What's left in the diamonds? Great question, my man. Is it 14 on the dot, Alex?
It is 14. I see 14 over here in the corner.
14 on the dot, according to our man Alex Teles here in the diamonds, which is as reliable of a source as you'll get. We have a lot of good names left. TJ Watt Authentic, the best defensive player in the NFL. We got a Derrick Henry, Beautiful Raven alternate. We got Ray Lewis, NFL's all-time tackle leader. We got this beautiful Julian Edelman speed flex. Michael Convey still looking to get this for his son. There's a Kyron Williams secondary headliner as well. 5 in 14 chance at a headliner in our Diamonds, guys.
What is your ticker say? Maybe we can match that up too, just to double.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and give me the rundown.
1, 4,
Yep.
6, and 7.
Yep.
11, 16, 18 to 20.
Yep.
And then 26 to 30.
Yeah, my ticker's actually right. So I think just that board was off. So ticker is actually right on there. Rod doesn't whine when he drops the ball. Packer perspective is tainted. Yeah, I mean, look, attitude of a young receiver is part of it. Obviously, we don't know everything that's going on, but I think a new coach, new culture should be a new, feeling in Chicago. Yep, Chase Wheelspin coming up here. Joshua George, we'll do it right now. The same list. We'll go 9 clicks, get this guy some extra money potentially, or somebody else to enter in to the diamond break.
I remember him whining. I know he got hurt on a play, and he, probably shouldn't have just walked right to the bench.
Yeah.
But I remember him whining. I remember him scoring a touchdown and beating the Packers at the end of the year.
Ooh, coming in hot, Jeff.
I remember that.
Alex gotcha. Anthony Anzalone after 9 clicks. Anthony, top name after 9 clicks. We'll pull up the Chase Wheelspin list. Anywhere from 1 to 100, whatever it lands on, that's how much money you get in a gift card. I will start you on 1, unless you want to get started anywhere.
Ah, there it is.
You mean when we pulled our starters?
That's exactly what I mean.
To be fair, I will say, a Bears fan as well, Jeff, you guys do own us in recent memory.
No, 100%.
Let us enjoy the one we got. Right?
I'm going to enjoy that win very much.
Let us enjoy the one we got.
The Bears are undefeated in 2025, and the Packers are winless.
I love the attitude, Alex. One Packer that most definitely owned the Bears, probably the king of owning the Bears, him and Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, this beautiful speed flex in that 1 and 4.
I get nightmares.
Again, got that Brady flex in there, got the Manning dual sign flex, the Mahomes Vices. That series is nuts. Start on 1, says TJ. Sounds good, TJ. We'll get you started on 1 here for your wheel spin. Did I close it? Let's see where this went. I might have closed it. Nope, it's right there. All right, so starting them on 1. Big money.
Okay.
Big money.
64.
64, not bad. $64 gift card. Very, very nice there. TJ Anzalone.
Oh, here we go.
$64.
Rip's going to have a break.
Hey.
Should at least.
Minis?
I think they're closed.
See, it didn't close right away, so it's a win-win for both of us, Rip. It didn't take forever. It didn't, close right away. We'll call it break even.
They really hit that sweet spot.
Yeah, hit the sweet spot on the minis. So, guys, our first mini break coming up. We have Rip here next to me. He's host training, going to take over the 9 a.m. shows in hopefully less than 2 weeks. I told him today, any mini helmets are yours today. So, do the honors,
Let's
my
go.
man.
Tag me
Do
in.
the honors.
Put me in, coach.
It's like the wrestling. You're in.
All right.
Tag,
There
you're
we
in.
go. Da-do. Let me find this here. Oh, the mouse is so much better.
Right? Good job.
Thank you. Okay. Let's remember the order here.
Oh, before you do that,
Yeah.
you got to ask him for something.
Oh, yes. For the, what is this?
Mini double.
Double. It's a double. For the mini double, I need 2 numbers.
All right, thank you, sir.
Is not sending.
Yeah, hold on. Just click the send right there.
Nope, it won't let me.
check one thing here.
To activate chat, please enable channels here.
Go ahead and click that, yeah. 'Cause it says we're still streaming. You're still
Right.
streaming, right, Alex?
Yeah, we're still streaming. We're good.
I swear, I touch one
You
thing.
touch one thing, right?
We're still on.
Okay, go back to the other one and see if it's back up. Try it now.
There we go. Hey,
There we go.
all right, check,
We're good.
Check.
Boom.
Did not send to Twitch, it seems.
Yeah, it did not go through. Try it one more time. And then Twitch, usually, it'll just kind of
Yeah, if you're not seeing it on Twitch, you can go ahead and put your box number. It does show up like on the restream
Yes,
chat.
it is showing.
Okay,
There it is.
there
So
it
there is
goes.
on
There it
Twitch.
goes. 22.
One more.
22, and then
One
one
more?
more, Michael. Actually, I'll let you do it. Silence from me. It's all you.
And 40. 22 and 40.
Oh, not straight in there, right?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
You're good.
Is it shaking at all right now when I'm over
No, you're
Less,
good.
at least, yeah. That's actually
Okay.
not Michigan at all, which is good.
Let's get these names in here. And what are we at today? 9?
9 clicks.
9. I took 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Number 9. All right.
Control Shift B, remember?
Yep. And then we're gonna go. Yep.
Yep, there you go.
All right. It's good. Nah, geez, this is okay. Look, it's the learning curve. NFC North, Al Saving. NFC South, Chris Boardman. NFC East and West, Jack Gillespie. AFC North, Michael Lepre Jr. AFC South, William Huff. AFC East, Michael Convey. Welcome to the chat. And AFC West, Chris Boardman again. Let's get it. Yeah, we rip.
Go ahead.
We rip
it.
Rip,
Rip it,
my
Rip.
man.
All right, we got 22 here. Oh, that's too much knife. I can't be trusted.
Don't give it too much knife. The key is less knife.
Less
Yeah.
knife.
You rip into the boxes, you give too much. I've done it
Okay.
before.
All right. Oh, Jameson Williams, J-Mo Williams, right here.
Nice.
We're talking Lions wide receivers.
Yep.
You know,
He's terrific.
and yeah, there we go. On the was this a Winter Warrior
It's
or is
actually
it a salute to service?
Salute
Yeah.
to service.
You know, a more of a winter salute to service, kind of like the Hoth, the ice planet, when the rebels were wearing all
Yeah,
white.
there
You know,
Exactly.
Yeah,
Great win
there
by
we
Al
go.
Saving there.
Yeah.
So if you want to get in the
That-
habit
yeah,
of marketing,
that
I know
is- yep.
Some producers market, some don't, but
Yep.
you should know how to
Yeah,
market
definitely
it.
got to get in that habit. Yeah, that is Al Saving with the J-Mo Williams mini.
And then real quick too, so it's that paint bucket there. It's the blue iron. Alex just did it.
Yep.
Oh,
If you go
perfect,
up there,
perfect.
You'll
Yep.
mark it blue.
Got it.
One real quick thing. I
Yeah.
don't cut you off while you're in
No.
Update the ticker. There's no forgot
Update the
it.
ticker.
I'm bad. I miss it too sometimes.
It's always the minis.
It's always the minis.
It's always the minis.
Every time we forget to take the minis off the ticker.
That was the 22.
No, I mean, this guy over 1,000 yards this last season. Finally, almost played a full
40.
season. I think he still missed a couple games, but
so fast,
he's
so
so fast, so electric. He went, I want to say, top 15 picks after even tearing his ACL. That's how good he was in college.
He's very talented.
Very talented. Just stay on the field, whether it's injury or any off the field stuff. Stay on the field. He's great.
One more thing so you get the full process down.
Yeah.
I didn't actually, I don't know if I even showed you this.
Oh,
You
yeah.
gotta
We
write
haven't
up the
done this
win.
yet.
So you go the order number. Let's see how good his handwriting is.
Oh, yeah. Name, order number,
And then the item.
and the item.
2, 3, 3, 8, 2, 3.
You're a speed writer. Holy cow.
Oh, wow.
He writes fast.
And poorly.
That's okay.
So
You fit right in with at least, that's just how I am, but I think you're even faster at writing.
Dak
Not quite
Prescott.
as poor as me.
Dak Prescott restructured his deal. Now they opened up 36 million cap.
Okay, Dallas, you got some room to work here.
Is that the Myles Garrett trade incoming?
Oh,
Micah
I don't
wants
know.
him.
Oh, man.
I don't
They get,
know.
would that be Garrett and
Micah Parsons.
And Parsons. Oh, that's trying
scary.
to terrorize the league here.
That's sick.
Here you get a little bit of the Rip special right here. A little Rip home cooking with the Jonnu Smith.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Yeah, Jonnu Smith, tight end that literally salvaged whatever there was to salvage of Miami's season. Yeah, special place in my heart. A lot of tight ends this morning, right?
Tight end on
Yeah.
Wednesday.
So AFC East, that goes to Michael Convey.
So it's the paint bucket up there.
Yep,
That one,
and
then
blue. There we go.
Yeah, helped save one of my fantasy seasons. I drafted Sam Laporta. He didn't get out to the hottest start, but Jonnu Smith carried me at the end of the year.
Tight ends will single-handedly win you a
100%.
fantasy league.
100%.
Over 800 yards receiving last
Yeah,
year.
yeah,
Yeah.
he was getting all the catches with and without Tua. He was good with without Tua and with Tua.
Yeah, that was the beautiful part. There was also that other game. I think it was against the Jets or went to overtime.
Oh, yeah,
and he didn't
yeah.
have anything
Went
until
off in, like, overtime,
And
yeah.
went off.
I
Yeah,
think
beautiful
for the,
thing.
Like the quarterbacks, the backups, sometimes they're not
It's a safety
ready to get
blanket.
rid of the ball quicker. Go short, find your tight end, and it works out pretty well.
He kind of really emerged for them, and Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill being both banged up, and Jalen Waddle not having the best of years for his standard, I would say.
Right, agreed.
Still
He
very
was
talented, but
arguably the Dolphins' offense this year.
yeah, him and Devon Achane.
Yeah.
Love me some Devon Achane as
Awesome.
well.
Hey, those are some minis.
That's
Boom.
cool. You got a dolphin.
Yeah, that was nice
How
to
about
see.
that?
Great
How about
dolphin,
that?
man.
I peeked that teal and I said, or the aqua, and I said, ooh, all right, this is for you.
If you guys want more of Rip, more minis all day long.
More minis.
And then, of course, 9 a.m. shows in less than a couple weeks. And we'll get this man doing his thing.
Also, that college break, buy into it. That is the chase. So
Yes, agreed. It'll happen, Charles. Patience is a virtue. Good things happen to those that wait. That college break will go down today. No doubt about that.
Kamen, live assessment on a scale of 1 to 10. Be honest with me.
How well you did?
Yeah.
What's average? Because 5 or 7, like, you have a different average
I
scale.
always go out of 10, so 7.5.
7.5 is average.
Did I pass?
That's a C.
Okay,
So that's
you
in the
passed.
middle C.
You passed.
Okay.
You
A
passed.
7?
7.5.
7.5? 7.5.
See, it's funny that like I do my average more like closer to 6 is average for
Yeah.
me, but different people agree and disagree on what average is. But you're right. Technically, by school standards,
Yeah, that's what I was going by.
7.5 is average. Yeah, good one. You'll only get better. Good start. Glad to have you here.
Yeah.
Ripping boxes. No doubt about that. Guys, what are we doing next?
Diamond Quad, maybe 6 spots to go.
Diamond Quad is 6 to go. Is there any Patriot fans out there? Because right now, if you're a Patriot fan, you are in heaven in the break room.
Oh yeah,
We have a Tom Brady Speed Flex, the greatest Patriot of all time.
that's right.
Beautiful Speed Flex in that insane 1 and 4. And then we have a Julian Edelman Chrome Flex. Julian Edelman did what only him and Deion Branch have ever done. Win a Super Bowl MVP in the Tom Brady era. That is a hard thing to do.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, was it James White had like 1 million catches and didn't get
That was in that big comeback win.
didn't get the Super Bowl MVP. So it's a beautiful lid that right there, Julian Edelman. So Patriot fans getting that diamond for the Edelman. Then, of course, getting that 1 and 4 for the Tom Brady. Who's the guy in our 1 and 4 quad right now?
That would be.
Is it Andrew Webb?
No, that's Sean.
Sean Schumann.
Yeah,
He gets it.
he does get it.
He gets it. 4 boxes coming out in that 1 and 4. Again, this is quite possibly the best 1 and 4 break we've ever ran. It's a 4-spot break. It's almost a 50% chance at a photo headliner. Price point's a big one. You need big dogs to play this. But I would definitely take my shot here. Mahomes, when it's all said and done, either Brady or Mahomes will be 1 or 2 all time. Manning's my number 3. Aaron Rodgers in that top 5 discussion. The best quarterbacks of all time. The most expensive helmets. Brady worth over $3,000. Mahomes worth over $3,000. Rodgers worth over $2,000. Manning in that $2,000 range as well. These helmets are worth a lot of money. You get a $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 helmet. All of a sudden, $253 in the single. Doesn't look
right.
so bad. We got the best shooter of all time, Steph Curry. Last night, Shaq was talking about Steph Curry.
Let's put him in the GOAT
saying that he should be in that GOAT conversation
Yeah.
with Jordan, with LeBron, with Kobe, guys that he played with, played against. He put Curry in that pantheon of names, which
That's
speaks
right.
to just
Yeah.
how amazing Curry is.
He literally changed the game of
He
basketball.
did. And we talk about impact. Like, yes, Jordan had the popularity, but Curry has changed the game.
Yeah.
Incredible, man. Incredible. So, Gene Hackman, Anthony Edwards, Johnny Bench. That's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
What?
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 Maybe the best helmet, though, in the break room is the Tiger Woods.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We're talking about the greatest golfer of all time, probably, on that Stanford Authentic helmet. That's a rare autograph. And let's see here. I think this guy's got some auto game.
Yeah, that's
Tiger
what I was
Woods.
thinking too.
Alex, that looks nice.
That's some nice penmanship. Bob,
That's-
what do you think?
Yeah, Bob, what do you think? So let's get that one. I want that Jalen Carter Georgia helmet, says Charles Nelson. The college series, by the way, currently has a 12 in 17 chance at a headliner. Let me say that again. 12 in 17 chance, counting these secondary headliners. Jalen Carter Authentic, one of the best, if not the best defensive tackle in the game. Ricky Williams Speed Flex with the highest Heisman inscription.
The highest. It's either him or Johnny Football. That's what I say.
Right? He is, in my opinion, the greatest college football running back of all time. Top 3 all time in college rush yards, big school, big competition, big expectations. Ricky Williams simply delivered, an absolute icon. Speaks to why the Saints wanted to trade their whole draft for this guy,
Yeah.
Ricky Williams. Adrian Peterson, speed flex. You want to talk about college? You want to talk about pros?
Don't matter.
Does not matter. This guy could have gone to the pros straight out of high school.
Probably.
That's how good he was. All-American, Heisman finalist at Oklahoma with those stoop stays there. All-day AP, an icon of Oklahoma. Boomer Sooner college football. Again, speed flex helmets, guys. They're worth the most money. $1,000+ with the autographs usually. A lot of awesome stuff in here in this break. Michael Irvin on the Flash Authentic, iconic cowboy. Speaking of Michael, the future of the Falcons, Michael Penix Jr.
Yeah.
I remember when a lot of people said that pick didn't make sense. Now, in retrospect, if you think about it, maybe Kirk Cousins getting that deal didn't make sense.
Yeah, I think that's where you start.
Coming off, the injury, aging quarterback. I'm a Kirk Cousins defender too, but to give a man that much money when he's that old, coming off an injury, I think it's one of those where it was a moment, then they kind of thought about it. They're like, maybe get an insurance blanket. And they sure got one in Michael Penix, the first-round pick. We have a Heisman Trophy winner, Earl Campbell, on that Texas slid. We have the A.J. Brown Ole Miss replica helmet. Then, of course, we have this insane autograph, the best auto in the game. We always talk about how good his autograph is. This dude, 6th all-time in rushing yards.
Yeah.
Curtis Martin.
Amazing.
Very underappreciated player on the Pitt Panther, New York Jet, Rip Speed Flex. There's a Patrick Peterson still in here. There's a Sam Laporta, part of the Iowa tight end U. Deshaun Jackson. Boy, a lot of Deshaun Jackson lately in the break room. And then Tony Dorsett, the only player ever that's top 10 all-time in college rushing yards and NFL rushing yards, Tony Dorsett. So 12 and 17 chance at a headliner. Almost every box left is a headliner or a secondary headliner in the college. Charles is a Georgia fan and a Falcon fan, which makes sense why he wants Jalen Carter and Michael Penix.
Boom.
It does add up. Which break is Charles in? The quad, the double, the single?
For the Diamonds, I don't got him in anything.
No, for the college.
Oh, for the college, he was
Charles Nelson.
nothing.
Charles, you're not in any break, my man. So if you want to get that college going, I'd buy in now. Rip witnessed this last night, Alex. As soon as the break gets down to like 4 or 5 spots, it'll go right away. So if you're thinking the break's not moving right now, you get a spot or two, you'll make the moves.
That's not a veteran move, Charles.
Here's
I'm gonna
what's
be
going to
honest
happen
with
to
you.
Charles. Charles, I'm just trying to help you out. I'm not trying to be mean. Just trying to help you out, brother. But this happens all the time. There's multiple people watching the show that are thinking, I'll get him, there's less spots to go. If you make the move right now, Charles, you will guarantee yourself to win those helmets, and that break will happen much faster. If Charles waits, people will buy out the break before he misses it. He'll miss out on the Penix. He'll miss out on everything. He'll miss out on the Carter. I would get your spots right now, Charles. If you want those helmets, you get the spots now. Otherwise, you might be left hanging without a helmet. Because we see this all the time, Alex. We see people that buy into these breaks by 6, 7, all 8 spots. So that one that says 7 to go, that one could go any second now.
Mr. Grimm, that looks like it's about last week, and you already got your item shipped out.
Yes. Your item has been shipped out there, Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
So what are left in the mini helmet, says Den. A lot of goodies left in those minis, my man. Get the single, Charles.
Yeah,
You're
get the
not in the
single.
single, man.
Yeah, you get the single that gets it down to 6, and then more people get in. It's always the people that are like, oh, I'm waiting till it gets lower. Well, if you help it get lower, it'll sell out.
Yeah. And Michael, that means your order has been shipped out. It's fulfilled on our end. It does take 2 to 3 business days once it gets shipped out for you to get your item. Obviously, Alex, our shipping's a little bit backed up. But with that said, if it's already shipped out, if there's an issue with USPS, UPS, whoever shipped it out, I would contact customer service. Thankfully, Alex and I do not do shipping. I know our shipping team is super busy, but that is a customer service question, Grim Reaper. I would email that customer service email. I'll probably give it a couple days. Because if it is shipped out,
Well,
Don't waste your time.
He's saying he got the order. It's just not the same item.
Ah, okay. Well, email customer service.
Yep.
Like I said, we don't do the shipping. I would email customer service that will take care of you for sure. Many helmets left. Emmitt Smith, NFL's all-time leading rusher. There's a word on the street here, Rip. If we don't rip this Emmitt Smith today, we're going to hand-deliver this mini helmet to you as a welcome present at Ultimate Autographs. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, my God.
So that could be yours. Someone better get it, right?
How about let's get the can't miss quad spots filled up. 2 to go.
2 to go. Who got
to
in?
go.
Is that Schumann?
No, it was Daniel Cash. He's
What's
got
up,
the
Danny?
cash.
Danny Dollars in the house. Many helmets left. Emmitt Smith, the fastest receiver of all time. Tyreek Hill, Jim Kelly, Fred Warner, Earl Campbell, Jason Taylor, and DJ Moore. A lot of goodies. I'll drop that customer service email link to you, Grim Reaper. Let me drop that link in for him if he doesn't know it. If anything ever gets lost, our customer service team will take care of you.
Yep.
It is very rarely our fault, Alex, but even if for some reason the USPS people, happen to lose the item, we usually take care of you.
Take care of you.
So here's that link. Here's the contact us. That is the place to look for it, my man.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've shipped out over the last 2 weeks more items than ever.
I think we did about 800 boxes last
Yeah.
So it has been chaos, absolute chaos. But definitely a big shout out to our shipping team.
Yeah.
They're doing a terrific job, as always, here at Ultimate Autographs.
And that college quad's getting closer too, guys. I think 3 to go.
3 to go in the college quad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get
Charles
that
can
done.
get in that college single. You're not in the break right now, Charles. That college single is there for you, my man.
There we go, Charles. Got into that college single.
Smart
Atta
man.
boy.
He's listening. Smart man, Charles.
What you got to do?
David Sosha getting in as well. Got in that mini break. Thank you, David.
Yeah.
What's your squad, David? New guy in the break room, my man. What squad do you rep, David? There we go, Charles. Great move, my man.
It'll happen.
Whether it's this show or the next show, that college
Yep.
single will definitely go down.
You got it down to 6 spots, and someone's like, hey, I see that at 6. Let me get 2. It's down to 4, and then boom, all of a sudden it happens.
But now, if Charles hadn't gotten that spot to get it down to 6, it could be here for a while.
Yeah, exactly.
The first 2 spots are the hardest to knock out.
Yes.
Once you get the first 2, it really gets moving. Here's that 1 in 4 quad, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
1 in 4 quad, 2 spots left. Go Bills, says David
Bills, Bills
Sosha. There we
Mafia.
go. So 2 to go there, then 3 to go in that college quad.
Get it done.
Here's the college quad. 3 spots
No
left.
party like a college party.
You said it. Mizzou, baby. I partook in a few, but not many. I was too professional, but things did go down at Mizzou.
I did see Mizzou, I think, as a lineman kind of rising his stock in the draft.
Yeah, the big dude. I think it was like
Yeah.
the second or fastest 40 time of 300
Yeah,
plus
yeah.
yards.
He's rising for offensive tackles. Luther Burden falling a little bit.
There's actually a mock draft that has the Bears getting him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know now after them getting these 2. I know he's a tackle, but getting the 2 interior guards, maybe they're looking defense with
You
that first
can
round.
never have too many offensive
No, you
linemen,
cannot.
Alex.
You cannot.
You can never have too many
at
offensive
all.
linemen. What's left in college, says Jason, just joined. We have 17 boxes left, Jason, and we have 12 total headliners, including a Jalen Carter authentic. Speaking of, I know it's a defensive lineman, but lineman dropping in the draft. This guy ended up being a steal for the Eagles. Super Bowl champion, only rising in autograph value. The highest Heisman. I love telling this story. I don't know if you've heard it yet. I don't want to always tell the same stories, but Ricky Williams, I went to the College Football Hall of Fame last summer, and there's a video where you can play all the highlights of the top college players. There was a Texas fan that stood there for 45 minutes straight, rewatching Ricky Williams and Vince Young Heisman videos.
Nice.
So that's how iconic this dude was in the college game. A true football collector, gets the story of college football, gets the story of NFL football. You cannot talk about college football without starting with Ricky Williams. Adrian Peterson, Speed Flex, also a college icon. Michael Irvin, throw up that U, baby. Michael Penix Jr. got little old Washington in the national championship game. One of the best quarterback runs I have seen in recent memory. Earl Campbell, Heisman Trophy winner, Hall of Fame running back. Not a guy I want to be tackled by, that's for sure. We have this sick rip speed flex, Curtis Martin. The Jets and Pitt Panthers, the best looking autograph in the game. Talk about football collectors. A real football collector has one of these insane autos in the PC. AJ Brown rep, Patrick Peterson, Sam Laporta, Deshaun Jackson, Tony Dorsett. 17 boxes left, 12 total headliners, and 3 flexes, by the way.
See, look at that, Charles. You get in, we get another person in. David's getting into the single now, 5 to go.
You see, Charles, if you had stood there, not gotten in,
who knows if
your
David
college
would've.
break would not have happened. It is now 5 to go in the single. We get that single knocked out. We get that quad knocked out.
Boom.
All of a sudden, we're down to 12 boxes left, Alex,
It's a beautiful
in the
thing.
college series.
Yeah, got plenty of people watching, too.
Yeah, 53 people, the
Yeah.
Navarro Bowman number in the house here.
Yeah, if you are watching and you don't know really what's going on, just, hey, ask us. We'll tell you what's going on.
And if you're wondering, where the heck do I buy the break spots? Here's that link, ultimateautographs.com. That's where all the magic happens. And again, in case you just tuned in, just want to remind you guys about the 1 in 4. I know a little bit higher entry point, but it is a 4-spot break. It's a 1 in 4 chance to win. Better odds than the 1 in 8 in the diamonds, the college, etc. Everything is left in here but Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The 4 best items, the 5 best and most expensive items in the room right now.
Yeah.
Brady, Manning, Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, Tiger Woods, all in here.
loaded.
Juan Soto, Steph Curry,
Yeah.
some of the best players across all the sports.
Betts.
Mookie Betts got the Stone Cold belt, my favorite wrestler. The late, great Gene Hackman on the autograph ball. Never seen Hackman in the break room. Only seen Tiger Woods once ever. Man, such a loaded series here in that 1 in 4. You will not be part of the Chase Wheel Spin, Charles, if it does not close out.
I say
The
right
Chase
now we
Wheel
don't
Spin
have
is
one.
for only breaks that close.
Yeah.
I will say we're going till at least 2 o'clock, no matter what. Could be later if things are hot. But if I had to guess, in the next 32 minutes, we have 3 to go in the quad, 5 to go in the single. I'm going to go ahead and say both of those college breaks will go down this show. I am not too concerned about that. Just a matter of when it's going to happen.
100%.
We need more company on this table, though,
We do.
guys. We need more company. Got the beautiful Kareem Abdul-Jabbar ball. I'll say that 3 times fast. We have the Adrian Peterson in here. You saw this last night. These guys, I might put Kareem just because of how rare he is in our break room. But we can do better.
Yeah.
We can do better. Let's get those spots. Let's get that 1 in 4 moving. Because once the big dogs get in, they'll buy out the whole spots, and you'll be sitting there wondering, well, how come I can't play? I can't play. They're getting in the breaks too fast. Play before the big dogs get in and get your spots in that 1 in 4, man. I like better odds to win, Alex. There's no place better than the 1 in 4 to give yourself the best chance to win. Because there's $253. If you win, you will not be disappointed with what's coming out in that break.
No, not at all. Especially if you're winning, those big items like we showed. All those speed flexes worth about more than each spot. I mean, you could close out a whole single to yourself, and if you hit one of those speed flexes, it's worth it.
I have maybe only seen this ever in a flex series or maybe a high roller. But to have a break that has a Mahomes, a Brady, a Manning, and a Rodgers, it's happened probably only a handful of times in our break room history.
I think you're right, though. Speed flex series or that QB room series?
The QB room, you're right. QB room had it, so
And look at that. 4 to go now in the college single.
let's
Keep getting those spots knocked
all
off.
because of Charles, man.
Yeah.
If Charles hadn't gotten the party started,
Who knows?
it would not be happening right now.
You know what I say? I say that Charles is in charge
Sure.
of that college single.
There we go.
Yeah.
See, but we weren't just trying to sell. We weren't just trying to
They weren't
call
lying.
this guy out. It's the God honest truth, man. Once you get the first 2 spots knocked out, if you like a break, get your spot in. Everyone else will follow. The first 2 spots are the hardest spots to knock out. It's intimidating at 7 and 8. Once these guys see 6, it's home cooking from there.
Yeah, exactly.
Home cooking. That's hopefully a nice little learning experience for Charles and all the newer people in the break.
100%.
If you're thinking about getting into something, I always say, Alex, don't think of it as 8 spots to go. Think of it as how many spots left until it's 4 to go. When it's 3 to go, it's automatic. When it's 4 to go, it's halfway there. If we're 4 to go or less, the break will sell. So if you buy 1 spot, gets it down to 7, then we're 3 to go from 4 to go, and then we go.
Yeah, David, whenever the break sells out, we open it. Simple as that. Oh, you actually have 2 mini personals.
Let's do them
out there.
Let's do them. Let's do those mini personals. Let me close our intro here. There we go. David, we can do those mini personals.
Yeah. So if you look at the bottom right now, the mini should be scrolling. Pick out 2 numbers.
Oh yeah, David was in here last night. Got 2 mini personals. Got Dickerson and he got himself Marshall Faulk. I agree, says Charles. There we go. Good man. You got it, David. So drop us those numbers, my man.
Wait, are those ones from last night? Okay, no, they're not.
No, he ordered again. I think he ordered like right
when
after
you
we
guys
got
got
off the air.
Yep.
He got 2 while we were on the air and 2 after we were on
Makes
the air,
sense.
Alex. He's attacking those mini personals. So David, give us 2 numbers. I'll give you the minis, Rip. It's not a break, but I can give them to you if you want.
That's my corner.
That's your corner. Although practice squad minis, I'm taking those. I'll be selfish in the practice squad minis.
1 in 33.
1 in 33. I'll get these off the ticker. I'll let you open these minis up, my man. I guess you can experience the personal. It's a lot easier. You just get the box number and you rip it open.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar number right there.
Right? We just pulled Kareem. Other small thing, I don't think it matters, but we're used to doing the number sign before you write the numbers. Not a major thing at all. Just so you do it. You got me hooked yesterday, LOL, now have a problem. Well, I have good news and bad news for you, David. I don't know if you want to hear the good news or the bad news first, but I'm just going to hit you with all the news right now. So we're on 12, 3, and 6 Central Time every single day, soon to be 9, 12, 3, and 6. So if you're hooked, we're here all the time, brother. We are here for you all the time. And then you just kind of write it up here.
Yep.
All right, go ahead, sir.
Okie dokie. Let me get on in here. All right, first one, number 1.
And number 1.
Thank you, Nelly. Again, tight end heavy today. Pat Fryermuth. Muth. There's the camera. Let's find our light.
Did David tell us what team he liked?
David's a Bills guy.
Fan. That's
Bills
right,
fan. Bills Mafia.
Nice.
Yeah, beautiful. Again, Steelers helmet with a signature on it is always going to be beautiful. And yeah, who's going to be throwing that ball in Pittsburgh this year? Even, I mean,
that's a great question.
Yeah, I know.
Pittsburgh doesn't even know that answer. I'm not sure that they have a great option. They definitely have some decent options. I'll put it that way.
Okay. I mean, they usually do have. They're known for having decent options. Like always.
They have T.J. Watt leading that defense in that Diamond Series. As long as T.J. Watt's there, they have a shot. They have a shot with T.J. Watt.
Well, is that the marketing campaign?
Right.
You got a shot with T.J. Watt.
He's awesome, man.
He's
awesome.
Transformative even. Like again, you brought it up last night, but this is like the equivalent of plus minus stats essentially, like the win-loss record without him.
Insane.
TJ Watt?
Yeah, it's a Pat Fryermuth, but we're talking about the Watt. He's like, who's going to be the quarterback? I was like, I don't know, but if they have TJ Watt, they have a chance.
Exactly.
Throw TJ Watt at quarterback. Let's just see what happens.
Well, at this point, why not?
Rodgers, could be Fields, could be Wilson, could
David.
be anybody.
Let's see what you have next. Let me just pop that in there. And yep, definitely butchered the spelling of Fryermuth.
I actually think you got it right, to be honest.
I think I messed up the I's and the E's.
Oh, yeah, you did, actually. But that's okay. Close enough.
Oh, hey,
Just for you, Rip.
baby.
Just for you.
The Swamp Thing himself. It's Emmett Smith on a Gators mini.
The Florida alum in the house here, Alex.
Yeah, this is real special for me. I'm so glad you have this. It's beautiful. It's the classic Gators helmet too. And yeah, it's it's the leading rusher all time.
Yeah.
You've opened up 4 boxes today. You have a Dolphin and a Florida Gator.
Boom.
You're doing pretty good, buddy.
Yeah, I have that. I have the Florida touch. I am the Florida man after all.
There you go. If they jump in the mini break, coming out next is Tyreek Hill. That's a guarantee. Tyreek Hill and Jason Taylor on that double.
There's a Mike McDaniel's here. We didn't even have that. That joke.
All right. I love Emmett, says David. I'll trade for that. Emmett Smith says, Steven. Well, sounds like David likes it, so I don't know if that's going to go down. I would like it as well, Emmett Smith, man. Very cool.
Yeah, especially on the college helmet, too. Like, yeah, and arguably, like, before, like, UF was a real powerhouse.
All right.
Great.
Awesome.
Excellent job there, David.
It's been a very, very short career so far at UA, but it'll be a long one for sure for you.
Oh,
but this might be your favorite pull so far, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's got their favorite pull, man. This has got to be.
I'm gonna
right
take a
up there
picture of that for
right. David's a Bills fan, Steven Remek. He's all about that Bills Mafia, my man. Bills Mafia, very, very popular fan base for sure. The Mafia. All right, guys, what are we doing next? Really want to push those college breaks, get you guys in those wheel spins. We are down to 4 to go in the college single and down to 3 to go in the college quad. So they're both right there. 1 and 4 quad is 2 to go, and then the 1 and 4 singles 3 to go. So we have a lot of breaks that are right there. I'll show you guys breaks that I think will happen this show. It is 1:37. If it gets busy enough, we'll skip the lunch break, but in all likelihood, unless these orders pick up really quickly, about 2:15, 2:20, we'll take a brief lunch break. Everyone, though, Alex, does not want to wait till 3. They want that instantaneous break. So I'm going to go over breaks that I'm pretty sure will happen this show. This 1 and 4 quad, this is happening. We have everything left in here except for the Abdul-Jabbar ball, Kareem, everything else is left. Mahomes, Brady, Manning, Tiger Woods, Rodgers, Curry, Stone Cold, all of these are available. So that should go down. 2 to go on that quad. Imagine for that quad box getting a Rodgers flex, a Mahomes Vices, a Manning flex, a Brady flex, in the ballpark of $9,000, maybe more in value for less than $1,000 if you snag all 4. We've had one person win 4 helmets with one spot 2 or 3 times in the last 6 days alone, Alex. So it has been happening quite a bit here recently. So in a 4-spot break, even more likely. So that one will happen. 2 to go. It's that close that is happening this show. This college quad, 3 left. Only 17 boxes left. This is happening. Williams, Peterson flexes. Curtis Martin flex. This one's going to go down the show as well. 3 spots left. The single Indy College will go as well. 4 to go. That is the Chase Wheel Spin. $93 for a Speed Flex worth more than 10 times that. A lot of good options in that college. So I would say college, 1 and 4 quad, 1 and 4 single. These are your best bets for the noon show. We have done, is it only 2 boxes in the 1 and 4 so far, Alex?
Yeah, just 1 double.
1 double only. That will definitely change here in the very near future. So 46 of you guys watching across all 3 platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Who's getting in? Who's jumping in? Who's getting the heat in the 1 in 4?
That's right.
It's my favorite series. Yeah, 2 to go in the quad.
Get it done.
And that is 4 boxes, man. 4 boxes in the quad box break. So I think we want to see more of it. You know, fun fact, you know why Rip ended up wanting to work here and ended up getting hired? Because he watched one show with the 1 and 4, and he's like, Ultimate Autographs is cool, I want to be there.
Look at that.
Then he told Melissa that he watched it. Melissa told me, I was like, this guy's paying attention.
Oh.
If it was not for the 1 and 4, he wouldn't have a job here.
Really?
Yeah.
The 1 and 4 saved my employment situation.
about that?
Exactly. That's pretty good. Steven's got a McGahee mini helmet if you'd like to trade.
Ooh, very
Obviously
nice.
putting an offer out there. Willis McGahee, though, all due respect, I would say falls short of Emmitt Smith. Unless we have the biggest McGahee fan out there. But,
Yeah.
you know, that's...
Or, you know, if it's a full size.
A full-size authentic. He said he has a mini.
He's
though.
got a mini. Yeah.
He's got a mini. I would take the Emmitt Smith. But that's just me, of course.
There's a lot left in college.
There's a lot left in college,
Yeah.
Steven.
Good ratio.
We have 12 headliners and 17 boxes. I've been mentioning this throughout the show. Of course, he passes. Makes sense. Jalen Carter on the Georgia Bulldogs and what I love about this series, too, is think about the history of college football. Georgia, powerhouse school, blue blood.
Yeah.
Ricky Williams. We have the Ricky Williams Speed Flex, the highest Heisman. Texas, iconic football program. One of Texas's biggest rivals, Boomer Sooner. Oklahoma Speed Flex, Adrian Peterson. Miami Hurricanes, one of the most famous teams in college history. Michael Irvin on the Flash. Michael Penix, Washington. Earl Campbell, another Texas kid. By the way, that quad, you can get the Ricky Williams and the Earl Campbell with the same spot. We have that Jets and Pitt Panther Rip Speed Flex. Curtis, my favorite, Martin, the best autograph in the game. One of the best backs of all time. The opening montage, I think, on CBS of NFL highlights is Curtis Martin running the ball, man. Ooh. This guy's a part of NFL history, Curtis
His autograph
Martin.
is so clean, it looks like a robot did it.
Right? Seriously. A.J. Brown on that Ole Miss. Hottie Toddy, one of the best receivers in the NFL. And then we have a bunch of secondary headliners left. Patrick Peterson, tight end U. Sam Laporta, Deshaun Jackson, Tony Dorsett, which, by the way, that's a Pitt Panther helmet. Tony Dorsett could pair with the Curtis Martin as well. So I wish I could work for you. Thank you, Charles. We would definitely gladly have you, but we just hired a bunch of new guys. So unfortunately, if you want to blame somebody, Charles, blame this guy.
Give me the heat. I can take it.
Yeah.
That's right. Steven buying that college single, says Charles Nelson. I agree. College single is 4 to go. Let's get it done, guys. Steven Remick. What's everyone's college team?
Yeah, it's a good question.
I feel like we know a lot of people's NFL's teams. What's their college team? Because what's your college team, Alex?
I did go to Iowa State for a little bit, so I like Iowa State and then I like Illinois.
Okay, all right.
So both of those. Both good at basketball. More Iowa State this year.
Yeah, you're Florida, obviously.
I grew up a Hurricanes fan because it is basically the second professional football team in South Florida.
Right.
They get paid just as much, and they're always historically. And then UF. That's where I went. I spent way too much time there, and it also helped me realize, like, oh yeah, I've always kind of lived in swamps, either South Florida, Gainesville, and Chicago. Technically, a swamp.
On Wisconsin, says Brad. There we go, Brad. That is very, very cool. Diamonds left, Chris. Let me go over this real quick, my man. I'm a Mizzou guy, of course. The best media food I've ever eaten. So I come from a local media background, covered quite a bit of college football games, SEC games. The best media food I ever had, ever. Better than the Chiefs, better than the Grizzlies, better than the Royals. Pro teams I've been to. Florida Gators brunch.
No way.
Mizzou, Florida, college football game in Florida. They had the best brunch ever.
Oh,
it was heaven.
You remember where it was catered from, do you?
No, not at all.
Beach Valley Cafe.
I don't know. It's delicious. Diamond helmets. This is all authentics, guys. Box for box. The best break in the break room here.
That's right.
You cannot beat the diamond helmets. We have TJ Watt. Speaking of on Wisconsin, Brad. If you're a Wisconsin fan, get the TJ Watt authentic.
Boom.
Wisconsin legend here, TJ Watt. Now we have Derrick Henry, Roll Tide, Bama. Beautiful Raven alternate authentic. A lot of people said that Derrick Henry was on the way down, right? Because, Tennessee, not a very good football team.
Yeah, they just expected him to turn 30, be like, oh, you're going to go downhill.
You see what he did this last year? I would say about 90% of seasons, he is the best running back in the league. Just Saquon Barkley had a historic season.
Yeah.
Much of the season, the first half of the season, Henry had better numbers. He had more rushing touchdowns. This guy is like a 1B best running back in the league, Derrick Henry. We do have the Julian Edelman Speed Flex as well. This helmet is absolutely clean. By the way, only 14 diamond boxes left, so there's not much left in the series. There's a Kyron Williams secondary headliner as well. A lot of goodies.
Lawrence got pulled last night.
Yeah, Stephen Lawrence to get pulled, but 3 flexes left. Come and get him, guys. In my opinion, Alex, I'm a... You know me, I'm a stats guy.
Yeah.
I'm a big name guy. Outside of the Joe Burrow and maybe the Deion Sanders helmet, my favorite helmet in the series is the Ricky Williams. Just because he's part of college football history.
Exactly.
And it's got the highest Heisman inscription. So I know that Trevor Lawrence is cool. But my third and fourth favorite helmets are the Ricky Williams and Curtis Martin. Like if I were playing the series outside of Joe Burrow and maybe that primetime lid, these are the best ones in here. Charles, as much as I love you, unfortunately, I cannot give you a place to live. I've got 2 dogs and a fiance, so it's a 2-bedroom place. At the current moment, Charles, I don't have a place for you to stay. But if you want to apply for something on our website, you're more than welcome to. Unfortunately, you got to find your own housing, Alex.
Yes, you do.
I do like him, but I'm not sure the fiance is going to be too happy.
Probably not, but you might be happy. We are 1 to go in the best break in the room. The can't miss 1 and 4 quad.
Yeah, we also technically have 3 dogs half the time when Messi's with us.
There you go.
And we have a lot of visitors. It is not the best place. Although, if he picks up all of Radar's dog poop, I might think about it. Because Radar poops all over the place right now. Poor guy. So 1 to go in that quad, guys. 1 to go in that 1 and 4 quad. Who just got in, Alex?
That was David.
David Sosha?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a big dog in here. David's ready to party in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. Now, you know me. I'm always about positivity. I'm always about best case. I don't want to lie to anybody here, Alex. I am not guaranteeing anything because nothing in life is guaranteed. We should know that for sure. Every day is a blessing. But I'm going to go ahead and put that positive mojo out there. The best case scenario, $972. I know it's a lot, but you have a 1 in 4 chance to win. Aaron Rodgers, Rip Speedflex. Patrick Mahomes Vices. You mentioned this earlier, Alex. We have never seen a Patrick Mahomes Vices that's a black helmet in the break room.
Not that I've ever seen.
I would rather have the Vices for Mahomes than the Speedflex because that's what he actually wears in the games.
It's true.
It's the Speedflex alternate. I would venture it's worth more than the Speedflex for Mahomes, right? Because it's what he actually wears. North of $3,000 for Mahomes. North of $3,000. Honestly, probably closer to $4,000 for the Brady. You tack on Peyton Manning, Aaron Rodgers, in that $2,000 give or take range for autograph value. We could be looking at upwards to $10,000 in autograph value if you win all 4. You win half of those helmets, it could still be $4,000 to $5,000.
Yeah.
That could be a family vacation. You can buy an engagement ring. You can pay off your car. He won a Joe Burrow card. That's how we got an engagement ring.
Boom,
So
look at that.
all that money I spent on my engagement ring, I could get back here in the break room and make it back just like that.
Boom.
So $972, but with lids worth over $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, does not look that bad. I mean, Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
I gotta imagine that thing.
It's probably worth a Speedflex.
You put this up there, the Shutt College Stanford Authentic, like you said, Alex, worth a Speedflex. That thing will go for a lot of money, for sure. Tiger Woods.
Is that the normal? That's the normal Shutt Authentic.
It's the Shutt Authentic. Yeah.
It's not like the F7 or whatever.
I think it's just a Shutt.
Just a
I
Shutt.
did look at the MB production just to see what it said. I think it labeled it as Shutt Authentic. So, very rare autograph in the break room, Tiger Woods, right? Any golf fans? We always have people asking, when are you guys going to get Tiger Woods? Well, he's right here.
Boom.
He's right here for the taking, Tiger Woods. Steven joined the single college you can get to be part of the
Look at
end of the show
Charles.
win spin. I like Charles. He's trying to audition for that job. He says he'll pick up the dog poop as well. So Radar's got like cancer right now. She's got a diaper. He's kind of forgetting everything. It's cold for him outside. He's got a whole little like poop pad area, but he forgets to poop on the pad all the time.
Poor
inside.
little buddy.
So there's a lot of dog poop pickup currently in our place. So if you want a part-time job, I'll gladly have you pick up the dog poop.
I did see that. We didn't mention it, but I did see that Sean Blasco, Tyler Lockett getting released.
Yeah, they did release him,
Yeah.
which, makes sense. You look at
He's
what
older.
Jackson Smith and the Jigba did. I know Metcalf could be on the block as well,
he
but
wants out.
I think, all these Jackson Smith and the Jigba items in the break room,
About to go up.
they're going up in value, man.
Yeah.
They're going up in value right now. Come and get them while you still can.
Another guy who's going to go up, Christian Kirk, got released. So Brian Thomas Jr., who we get quite a bit as a filler, he could be in that college, right?
He is so good. He'd be in the LSU spot.
Yeah.
He could be in there.
Fantastic. I mean, top 10 in receiving yards as a rookie with a bad Jacksonville team. I like Trevor Lawrence. I don't think he's the worst. Could be
Yeah,
better.
he's talented.
He's talented, but Who knows?
Any college breaks closed yet to show? Not yet, Steven, which means a better chance for the wheel spin.
That's right.
If we close up that college single, for example, right now the college single is what, 4 to go, Alex?
4 to go in the single, 3 to go in the quad.
So if you get in the college single right now, 4 spots, you give yourself a 50% chance to win the helmet. A lot of helmets in there are worth easily $400+.
Yep.
50% chance to win the helmet and a 50% chance to win the wheel spin. So again, maybe win a helmet like a Speed Flex worth $900, $1,000, over $1,000. Then you tack on maybe a $50 gift card on top of it for what? Less than $400? You can more than double up your value if you win. And yes, that is correct, Charles. It would be the first one if we close that single in the college break. So 4 to go. Let's make that happen. 1 to go in that 1 in 4 quad. I'm going to put these guys on a timer here. It is 1:52. So again, if we're busy, happy to go past 2 o'clock, happy to go to 2:30, happy to skip the lunch break. I'm a fat guy. I don't need to eat. I'm all right. With that said, though, if the orders aren't hot, Alex, we will take our lunch break. 2 o'clock to get that college closed up, or we'll hop off at 2 o'clock unless the 1 in 4 is closed. 1 spot to go. So 2 o'clock. If the college is not closed out, the 1 in 4 is not closed out, we take our lunch break at 2. If the 1 in 4 closes, more time bought for everybody.
That's right.
If the college is 1 to go, I'll give them a couple minutes. But if it's not at least 1 to go or closed out by 2 o'clock, we'll take our lunch break, regroup from 3 p.m., and open up the college series at 3. Now, college will not likely be the wheel spin at 3 o'clock. So if you're thinking about getting in the college, you might as well get in right now. Give yourself a chance at that chase wheel spin as well.
That's right.
So,
See, we're getting a couple more viewers in and out.
yeah, the people coming in and out as they always do. Let's get these breaks knocked out, guys. 38 people watching right now. The
Get it
Carlos Zambrano number.
Yeah, if you're out there, you're just joining us for the first time, let us know how you heard about us, who's your team, so we can point you in the direction of each break.
And here's that link. That's
that
where
good
all the
stuff.
stuff happens. UltimateAutographs.com. I always say, too, what's a great way to, not overspend money, not, lose all your money? Tell all your friends. I call it the buddy system. If you have 4 friends, you get a spot. Your 4 friends get a spot. We're 3 spots to go. The break sells out just like that. You can, share the button. Click share on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. More people see the stream. Let all your friends know. There is a referral code as well in the Signature Club. And get some bonus money for referring your friends.
That's right.
Is Al saving in the chat interested in the J-Mo Mini, says Juju.
I think I've seen him today.
I have not seen Al today in the chat. I will tell Stephen Remick the exact same thing we told Charles Nelson earlier, Stephen. So Charles Nelson saw the break at 7 to go. He got in. As soon as he got in, the break was down to 4 to go. So if you know this very well, Stephen, I've said this multiple times. The magic number is 3. If the break is more than halfway there, it's going to happen. So if you get in that break right now, put it at 3 to go, Stephen. The break is going down this show. If you don't make the first move, it might not happen, Alex. Someone's got to make the first move. Everyone says, I'm going to get in if someone else gets in. Then no one else gets in. Someone's got to be the leader. Someone's got to be the man in the break room. You want to be the man. You want to get that closed out. I'm a man. I'm 40.
I'm not 40.
I'm not 40. Not yet. And same thing for Charles. He says, oh, you'll buy 1 more spot if someone closes it out. So if Charles and Steven put their money where their mouth is, that'll get the break at 2 to go, Alex. Then it's going to sell out.
Exactly.
David says he'll help out.
Oh, see, look at that.
Steven is the man of his word. Good man, Steven. 1 spot in that 1 in 4 quad. Let's go. That one should go as well.
I call this community. Look at these.
That's what they do.
It's a great community. And this is, Rip, something else you'll learn. They listen to me and Alex and Colin and Steven and Dom, whoever the heck is on the air. They listen to us sometimes. They listen to each other
way more.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
Like if someone puts it in the chat, they always have each other's back here.
Yeah.
Here we go, Steven. Bought a spot in there.
3 to go.
For Kamen. Thank you, buddy. David says he'll help out. So if David gets in there, gets it at 2 to go. And Charles might get locked out. He's the guy that said he'll get 1 more spot if it happens. He does have 1 spot, but he'll get locked out of that 2nd spot unless he acts ASAP here. I'll go ahead and make it very, very easy for these guys, Alex. I'll go ahead and drop that link in, direct link in that college single. Let's get that done for the Chase Wheel Spin. Here's that link in the college single, and it is ready to mingle indeed.
Yeah, 2 to go. Steven did get another one, so if Charles gets another one like he said and David gets that one, boom, sold out.
That's right. Steven got another spot for Charles, got his back.
Looks like Michael Convey got one too.
All right, Mike.
So we just need Charles or David.
Yeah, it's going to go. One spot to go. Here's another order, Alex. Might be closed.
I think Al.
That boy Al, just like that, the college single closed. Now imagine had Steven gotten a spot earlier or someone else gotten it earlier instead of saying,
We'd be
I'll
opening
get
the
a
box.
spot if we would have already broken the box already, right? Yeah, Juju tried and it was full. So yeah, it goes quick, guys. Just get the spot right away. It makes it easier for everybody involved,
It does.
right? It makes it easier for everybody involved. We do have a college Chase Wheel Spin this show. So college single number 1, go ahead and drop me a box number. Charles says, thanks, Steven, right? These guys got their backs, man. Such a great community here at Ultimate Autographs. The best people in the business. In the meantime, if we get that college quad, more names in that Chase Wheel Spin, and I would love to get that 1 in 4 quad before we go to the show.
That would be nice.
Al, not interested in the mini to trade. That's fair. So Gary Marvin, Charles Nelson, David Sosha, Jason Smorosky, Stephen Remick, Michael Convey, and Al Saving. Charles wants the wheel in the college. Thank you, sir. College out of 30, Alex, I believe.
30.
Here's what I'll do. I'll make this one a 30 wheel.
There you go. Yeah, you had a couple 25s in there.
I'm telling you, I know restarting the computer sounds right, and then you redo the tabs that are open, but it messes with something every time. All right, this is the 1 to 30 wheel. All right, guys, let me pull this bad boy up. Here we go, delete. There we go, 30. And let's see what we got here. Charles was first with that wheel call. What do you think, Alex? Are we going to get the 1 in 4 quad done this show, or is it going to be a pre-fill tomorrow for the 3 p.m. show? I'm hoping we get it done this show.
I'm hoping to get it done now. I don't think we will. Prove me wrong.
All right, prove him wrong.
I'm calling these guys out.
He's calling you out, Alex Tellez.
Yeah. I normally don't, but I'm going to call them out.
All right, there we go. I like it.
Close to 30.
Alex has one of my all-time favorite moments in UA history. I'm going to share it off-air for you, Rip. I don't even know if Alex knows what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Joe that night. I know
Yes,
what you're talking
yes.
about. What box we get?
29. It was a truly incredible moment.
I know exactly.
It made me laugh. It was... You'll hear about it after the show. I don't think Joe knew what you meant, though. Did he know?
I don't think he did.
I don't think Joe knew what you meant.
It was mostly laughs, I think, after that.
It
Maybe
was-
one person was...
I think some people took it seriously, but that's okay. All right, guys. If you're a longtime viewer, you might know what we're talking about. If you're not a longtime viewer,
I don't know if anybody in here would remember that.
Ronnie
Maybe.
Sulaco's
Ronnie
watching.
Ronnie would.
He's lurking in the chat. He knows what I'm talking about.
Maybe David. Maybe Bob. But Bob's seen so many shows.
Bob has
that was
seen,
one little moment.
yeah, but Bob watches the Joe shows, so he
That's true.
He
That's
probably
also true.
watched it. That's his best friend. So we got 7, 8, and 9 clicks. Al's saving up top. Al's got the LSU, Syracuse, OSU spot. Stephen Remick has the Colorado, UCLA, Texas A&M spot. Gary Marvin, Clemson and Michigan. Charles Nelson, Pitt, FSU and Illinois. Stephen Remick, Oklahoma, Georgia and Iowa. Texas, East Carolina, Michael Convey. Notre Dame, Ole Miss and MSU, Jason Smorosky. And David Sosha, Miami, Washington, and Cal, baby. Box 29 coming up. 2-9, the LeGarrette Blunt box.
Ooh.
You're right, Charles. Almost on 30. Almost. Maybe next time, right? Let's see here. Oh, okay. I see something I like in here. I see something nice and fresh. It's our second all-day helmet.
Oh.
The college version. Adrian Peterson.
Peters.
That is very, very nice. The Oklahoma spot is Stephen Remick. Steven!
Look at that.
Both
Look at
those
that.
2 spots. I know we talk a lot about the closer, Alex, but I talk about this a lot. If it's 3 or less to go, the break sells out. Steven's the guy that made the break 3 or less to go. Good karma, positive energy. Let's go, Steven Remick says. That is terrific. Former All-American, Heisman finalist, terrific running back at Oklahoma, top 5 all-time in NFL rushing yards. You take his college career, his pro career, no question a top 10, if not a top 5 running back to ever play the game, Adrian Peterson. I'll give him the round of applause.
Nice.
How about it?
Nice.
Finally a college helmet, says Steven.
The authentic goes away.
Right? Nice, Steven, says Charles Nelson. Adrian Peterson, Speed Flex. Juju says, saw that I won the Nico Collins and Diamond Quad box earlier. Didn't hear if it was an authentic or Speed Flex, though. Can you help me out? Full-size camo authentic. Not a Speed Flex, but all the helmets and the diamonds are authentic or better. The Speed Flex being the better version. Look at that. Look at that, Steven Remick. Thank you, Charles, for getting me in this break. Yeah, you see, Charles brought it up. Steven says, let's do it. And out comes Adrian Peterson. That is very cool. All right, let me look at the the college quad here.
Still 3 to go.
3 to go in the college quad. So we're knocking out the college wheel spin. Then if that 1 in 4 happens to close, we'll break it this show. Or if the college quad closes, we'll break it. If nothing else is full, we'll call it a show for the noon show here.
Give him that 205 mark right there.
Yeah.
Always end on a 5 or a 0.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see if I'm that quick, Alex. We'll see if I'm that quick. Actually, I can just take this list from this break, can't I?
Exactly. It's
I'll
a
just do
beautiful
that.
thing.
Nice and easy for me. If we don't close that 1 in 4 quad or that college quad, if not pre-fills, definitely early on 3 p.m. show breaks, Alex.
100%.
Definitely the case.
Look at that mutual gratitude society
Yeah.
between Steven and Charles.
It's a great community.
People find their best friends in this break room, man.
really
It's a
do.
break room family. The relationships here that we've had these guys make, it is truly special. And, you know, it used to be different. When I first started here, Alex, it was a lot of people whining about everything in the chat. There will always be someone that whines about everything. It's life. But for the most part, our community, way more positive, a lot less whining, a lot less complaining about stupid things, and a lot more gratitude. Because when people used to win in this break room, people would be mad. That guy just won. That guy always wins. I'm mad at that guy. Now it's that more positive attitude, good hit, congrats, etc. This break room chat is incredible. Such a great community, says Steven. Absolutely, man. It is an incredible community here at Ultimate Autographs. No doubt about that. 9 clicks. We got Al Saving. What's up, Al? Woo! You are the Chase Wheel Spin winner, Al. We'll start you on 1, whatever this lands on. That is how much money you get in an Ultimate Autographs gift card. Let me know, Al, if you want to start somewhere else. I'll give them about 30 seconds here. Otherwise, we're going with 1.
All of these gift cards do come out of our Christmas party.
Yes.
No.
So we just lost cookies. Maybe brownies are next. We'll see.
Yeah.
The party this year was fun. That was a lot of fun.
Whirly ball.
I did not know Melissa was so good at that.
She did that on purpose.
Yeah.
We all know it.
We know she did it on purpose.
She was like, oh, yeah, I just did this a couple weeks ago for the first time.
Yeah. She's training like
Yeah.
every single
Yep.
day.
Yep.
Such a great community, says Steven. Agreed, says Charles. I've met some great people. Perfect. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you guys.
So, I don't know where else Whirly Ball is popular, but definitely never heard of it until I moved up here.
Yeah.
It's in Naperville.
Great
Yeah.
time.
Yeah,
You're
those-
gone?
Oh, I've gone for a bachelor party.
Ooh,
It
that's
was-
fun.
I know there's one in this kind of in the city.
Yeah.
That was
And
my
then,
first time.
Then, yeah,
Naperville
the one in
one.
Naperville.
Yeah, that's the one I went out to.
All right, I'll spin the wheel here. Good luck, Al. Al will be saving on his break spots here. $49 to be exact,
Right.
Mr. Saving.
Not too bad.
Let me refresh one last time. I am still seeing 1 to go in that quad, which
I
will be a
know.
great pre-fill. 3 to go in that college quad, also a great pre-fill, guys. Thank you so much for an awesome show. Alex, great job as always. Rip,
sir.
terrific job, my man.
Thank you, sir. Great job yourself.
Top hit of the show. I'm going to go different. I'm going
Kareem.
to go with the Kareem ball.
I'm with you.
Hands down.
We don't get Kareem often. You know, value-wise, I actually don't know for sure, but I mean, given it's a speed flex, Peterson could be worth a little bit more money, but in terms of what we see in the break room often, we got a lot of Adrian Peterson, not a lot of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Hall of Fame 95 inscription, the 6-time league MVP, the most ever, by the way, for Kareem. That's my hit of the show.
Oh, so wait, hold on. So this isn't former running back Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? This is the Hall of Fame basketball player.
The basketball
Correct.
player.
That is
Got it.
correct.
Okay.
I like that. Alex, final thoughts from you, man?
No, great show. We're going to do a lot more 1 and 4s in the 3 p.m. show. You can feel it coming. We'll get some
think
big
so.
dogs in here, and that 1 and 4 is going to get eaten alive.
It's going to take off.
Yeah.
Final thoughts from you, my man?
Let's get to you could go straight through lunch. I'm a hungry growing boy. I need to
Okay.
eat. So I love. Oh, I can't wait for the rest of that 1 and 4.
It's going to be so much fun.
gonna be a lot
It's
of
going to
fun.
be so much fun. Guys, we'll see you at 3 o'clock, about 54 minutes. A lot of heat to be had at 3. UltimateAutographs.com. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Rip. Thank you to all the customers, the best customers in the business. You guys are awesome. You guys make the show possible. You guys make the show special. 12, 3, and 6 every single day. See you guys in about 54 minutes.